are live. Let's see if we are live. I'm going to check right now. Give me 1 second. Welcome, everybody, to another rendition of Delete Lawz. As you know, we don't stop up in this mug. We don't stop. Do me a favor, if you would, please hit the like button. Hit the like button. Let me see if... Okay, so here it is. Hello, Team DLZ. Let me see if we have somebody in the crowd just yet. There should be 1 or 2 members. I do see some hearts coming up. Drop a comment in this section for me if you would, please. There we go, Rancho Relaxo. There we go, Officer Safety back the blue. I don't know if you're going to get a lot of traction for that around here, my friend. I don't know if people are going to back you back the blue around here, but that's all right. I love the username. Absolutely love it. We are going to get into some videos. We got some viral videos, man. Holy snarling snake shit. We got some live videos going live today. There we go. We got Grateful Dabs. My friend Manny, what is going on? What is going on out there in the land of the unfree America? Do me a favor. I know it is Officer Safety Back the Blue. Officer Safety Back the Blue is obviously a satirical name for the gentleman in the chat. Dan Patterson, Texas loves you too, brother. Got a couple viral videos today, man. It looks like the videos that we put out this morning are going viral, and that's because of you guys. Please make sure you go by the channel. Give me a 5x5 if you guys can hear me okay. I did mess with the volume settings for this microphone a little bit in OBS. Thanks a lot to my buddy Friends in Code. If someone wants to put his channel link in the chat, that would be absolutely awesome. Awesome. Then leave the country, says a troll coming through the chat. I don't think so, brother. You get the flock out of here, because I'm a patriot. I love this country. I'm going to fight for this country. I tell you what, I'm going to kick down doors for this country until we change this absolute police state, prison state, death state that we're all living in right now. Did everybody hit the like button? Chevy's in the chat. Also looking for Cope Doggy Dog. I just texted with Cope Doggy Dog. He said he's coming. He said he's got about 10 minutes. So hopefully I got in time for the Chev Meister and Cope Doggy Dog to be in the chat at the same time. Oh, you know what? Let me text Alpha DLZ and tell him that we're also on. But let me see. Okay, live. We are live right now with this bad chicken. Everybody hit the like. Did you double tap on your screen? Did you double tap on your screen? Claudette is in the room. Dahar is here. What, man? Shakur Capital. Dude, all my rowdy friends are coming over tonight. Yeah! Man, I love this. I absolutely love how we can connect here and we can show what these dirty cops... And listen, are all cops terrible? Yeah, I mean, you know, there's a lot of them that are. But it's the policies, procedures, and protocols that these dirty piggies agree to do that makes it so that they can't help but be a bad human being. When you're putting chains on people and not giving them the option to go with... You know what I'm saying, Clown Patrol? Oh, man, I guess I'm having a hair day today. Oh, snap. It's my own vanity. It's my own vanity. Forgive me for not being perfect. I'm working on my perfection every day, though. After 3 years, Cope Doggy Dog made it to the chat. Hell, Gizzy. We are in it. Officer Safety back the blue. Love the username, brother. Absolutely love the username. I saw a video earlier and someone had said in there, Officer Safety is cowardice. And what did I say? Officer Safety is from Terry versus Ohio. There was no such thing as Officer Safety before Terry versus Ohio. Did you guys know that? Did you guys know that? I'm not sure if you knew that or not. Let me text my boy here. Okay. Live. We are live, mofo. All right, let's get into the first video, and then I'm going to show you the 2 videos that we have going. Gary Bryant is here. The 2 videos that we have going that are going viral. I'm talking viral. I'm sorry, my vanity's messing with me. My own vanity's messing with me. I know. I'm vain little bitch. Oh, I tell you what, though. We're going to give a call over to the Leonia Police Department again today. We're going to call over there and we're going to talk to them in the best voice we can to find out exactly what's happened with that New Jersey PIGGIE. We're going to find out what's going on with that little piggy. Did everybody double tap on their screen? Did you double tap? Did you double tap? Did you double tap? Did you double tap? If you didn't double tap, why the flock did you not double tap on the screen? Can you just double tap for me, mofo? Double tap on your screen for me. Pretty please. Sugar, cherry, ice cream, all the good tasting stuff. Put it on top. Cherries, all that ish. All right, so I'm going to show you this video, and then we're going to get into the viral videos on this channel because you're watching all those shorts. Go to those short page and just watch every single short. Hit the like button, drop a comment. If you don't know what to comment, comment algorithm, or what I'm going to ask you to comment right now, which is OTVO, which stands for Overturned Terry versus Ohio. Put it in the chat for me. OTVO. If you don't know what that means, then put Team DLZ in the chat. But put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. The Quiet Kids backup. Here's the commercial. Take 1 second of the day and hit the subscribe button. Everybody hit the subscribe, hit the like button, hit the bell notifications. Okay, all right, enough. SWE observers in the room. That means it's time to go to work.
Mm-hmm. What did they tell you the reason was for them sicking the dog on you?
Man, I'm going to come back to this real quick.
All they saying is stop moving, stop resisting.
And you not moving nor resisting.
Not moving nor resisting.
And they had to pry the dog off you.
Mm-hmm.
What did they tell you the reason was for them sicking the dog on you?
They ain't tell me no reason. It's just always been, if they gotta call their dogs, they ain't putting them up till they get them a bite. Yeah. That's just Gainesville.
This says the Gainesville Police Department is at the center. Ed Ratcliffe spent 13 years as a cop in Gainesville.
That unit was allowed to just run wild and do whatever they wanted to do with zero accountability.
Zero accountability.
Do you think there's a problem in the Gainesville Police Department with racist handlers of police dogs?
Absolutely. It's a huge problem.
All they saying is stop.
So here's the thing, and God bless my black folks out there who are definitely targeted more than us unmelanated folks. But let me be honest with you. The canine handler, the canine cop is the most sick, sadistic, jackboot thug pig on all of the peace officers' force, because I don't call them law enforcers. And do me a favor, never refer to them as law enforcers. You always refer to them as peace officers. Jody Shiloh knows that. We always call them peace officers. We don't ever call them law enforcement. I hear my buddy Brian at Here's the Deal call them law enforcers, and I literally just want to puke on my microphone because I don't call them law enforcers. That's not what I call them. Because that's not what they are. They are peace officers. They sign a peace officers agreement. They go to Peace Officer Standards and Training School, POST, Peace Officer Standards and Training. That's what they do. That's what they do. That's what they do. All right, let's pop over to YouTube. Ooh, this is a good one, but I'm going to save this one because I want to show you guys the videos that are going viral on Delete Lawz right now. The videos that are going viral. Check this bad chicken. This one's at like 75,000 views in a couple hours. It's absolutely crazy, but that is what's happening right now. There's a couple more here too. What? What do you mean not available? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Let me try this one more time, folks. Bear with me. I'm having some technical difficulties over here, but just give me 1 second here. Paste.
You guys remember that cop named Furman?
Is.
No, not the Furman from the O.J. Simpson murder. This cop, Furman.
Turn around, hands on the roof.
Hold on, I'm going to play it again for you. Forgive me, I'm not perfect. I'm almost perfect, though. I'm almost perfect. With Cope Doggy Dog and Chevy in the same room, I'm damn near perfect right there. Kevin Gordon with the first super chat. Right on, Kevin. Right on, brother. Thank you so much, dude. Y'all keep it going. For everybody who's new to the page, the way that creators survive is with your support. So if you would please match Kevin Gordon right there. It's only a $2 super chat. Somebody match that bad chicken right now. Let me get 20 people to match that $2 super chat. You can go $10 if you want. I'm just saying, I'm a regular human being, flesh and bone. I got to eat and I got to feed my dog. All right, so check this out. This video's gone
I
viral.
said hands on the roof. When I tell you to do something, you do it.
He got me! He wouldn't stop.
Stop moving!
Who's not gonna move when they getting tasered 10, 11 times?
After Williams was subdued, Furman turned his attention to his female passenger whose children remained in the back seat.
Get out of the car now! Turn around, hands on the hood. Sit down and shut the up!
You're gonna lose your bag.
I ain't gonna lose but you're gonna lose your freedom because you get to go to jail today, mother. You will not get up without our permission.
Man, I gotta
Sit the down.
People often say to me, Chille, you're so disrespectful to the police. Well, the reason why is because they're disrespectful to us. You guys remember that cop named Furman? No, not the Furman from the O.J. Simpson murder. This cop, Furman.
Turn around, hands on the roof. I said hands on the roof. When I tell you to do something, you do it.
He got me! He wouldn't stop.
Stop moving!
Who's not gonna move when they getting tasered 10, 11 times?
After Williams was subdued, Furman turned his attention to his female passenger whose children remained in the back seat.
Get out of the car now!
That just has got me just pissed off beyond the pale, got me so mad. It's so wrong. It's so wrong. Watch this one.
You guys remember that cop named Furman? No, not the Furman from the...
Not that one.
This cop is going to try to end this man.
That was Psycho Cop. This one here.
You guys remember that cop
God
named
bless
Furman?
it.
No, not the Furman from the
so
O.J.
sorry.
Simpson.
Forgive me. I'm not perfect. God bless America. Triggered cop beats down.
This guy's surrendering. His hands are above his head. He's given up. And watch what these dirty cops do to this guy.
Hey! Stop!
It's just so unbelievable. This is disgusting.
Stop! Just stop! He's not. Oh.
Does that look objectively reasonable to you? Let me run it back one more time. He's given up. His hands are on top of his head. As his back is turned, they shoot a taser into him. And then they jump kick him in the back.
Stop!
What's supposed to be your reaction when they shoot you with 50,000 volts of electricity? You don't react to that. Then they kick you in the back as you're surrounded.
Okay, let me try this again. I'm trying one more time. I'm having technical difficulties here. I'm refreshing this page real fast here. Okay. Okay, so I got a video here. Let's see if this thing's going to work. I turned off the VPN. Let me see if this works right here. Forgive me. I'm just going to get this thing fixed. Oh, there it is. Okay, we got it. We got it back. Okay. So those two videos...
Hello. Hey, I'm Trooper Rummer with the State Police. I got a microphone.
Nice
gonna record our conversation, okay?
Yes, sir.
The reason I'm stopping you is because you don't have any license plates on this car.
Okay.
Any reason for that?
I'm from Dubai. It's my license plate right there.
Okay, but you're not in Dubai.
I'm visiting as a tourist.
Well, no, you're not visiting as a tourist if you brought a car with you. Okay,
well,
do you have your driver's license with you?
Yeah, of course. How it works is we ship the cars. We get a permit. And
you don't have a permit.
What you need is a carnet.
What's that?
A carnet. It's a very rare thing. I know you're confused, but we
No,
fly
I'm
them.
not confused.
I would not recommend telling the cop that he's confused because the cop has the power to give you a bunch of tickets and to impound your car.
If you want to drive this car,
yeah.
You have to have a license plate from somewhere in the United States or a trip permit, which you don't have. Do you have your driver's license with you?
Yes, sir. Yeah, the way it works is we get an EPA exemption.
Pardon me?
A EPA exemption. And then a carnet de passage.
Do you have any of that?
Of course, yeah. I'm going to provide everything.
You have something that says you can drive this car on the road?
Yes, sir.
Let's take a look at that.
Of course. So it's going to be a lot of documents. I'll give you one by one.
I think what you're talking about is the ability to import this. And what I'm talking about is registering it.
No. Well,
Could you imagine just for a moment that the guy who owns the Lamborghini before he came over here from Dubai, that he checked all the rules, regulations, and protocols? Could you just imagine for a moment if you own a Lamborghini and you're going to import it over to the United States so you can drive your Lamborghini on American roads, don't you think that he would do a tiny bit of research? Do you think maybe?
You have your driver's license with you?
Yeah. I'm just trying to answer your questions. Well, it's a temporary thing. I'm visiting as a tourist.
I can't hear you.
It's a temporary import.
It's a what?
It's a temporary import. It's not a permanent thing. We fly our cars here, we do our trips, and we fly them back. That's how it works. I know it's confusing, but...
No, it's not confusing. It's very simple.
No,
All
sir,
right? If you have some sort of import,
yeah,
that's to get it into the country. Okay?
I'll
Let me see what you have that says you can drive it on the road in Oregon.
You'll understand in a second.
Pardon me?
You're gonna understand in a second.
I'm pretty sure I know what I'm talking about right now.
I'm going to go with the guy from Dubai who imported his Lamborghini here, that he has all of his paperwork in order because he knows across the world that these jackboot thug pigs are trying to arrest us, impound our car, steal our money, and take us to the dungeon.
So this is my permit. It's an international federal agreement.
Okay.
And I'm going to provide you with a driver's license in a second.
Do you have your insurance with you?
Yes, sir. So this would be the international driver's license, which they come as a package. There you go. The other part is inside it as well. This would be the registration of the vehicle.
What is this?
The registration of the vehicle.
Okay.
Yeah.
What I need is proof of insurance.
Sure.
This is...
So the...
this is Canada? Okay.
No, sir.
There you go.
This is UAE.
I need your insurance.
All right. Why are you so defensive?
Pardon me?
Why are you so defensive? I'm trying to...
No, I'm just asking for these documents and you won't...
No, I'm sorry. The man from Dubai who's 100% correct, he's not defensive. He's offensive. He's on the offense, trying to arrest you, trying to impound your car, trying to put you in torture cuffs, and trying to take you to the mother trucking dungeon. That's what the cop is. Not defensive. He's offensive.
Quit talking.
So defensive.
Canada? Okay.
No, sir.
There you go.
This is UAE.
I need your insurance.
All right. Why are you so defensive?
Pardon me?
Why are you so defensive?
Put it in there. He is offensive, not defensive. He's offensive, not defensive. Cops are offensive in this country.
Offensive. I'm trying to...
No, I'm just asking for these documents and you won't quit talking about other stuff.
No, sir. I provide you everything you've asked for.
I want your insurance, okay? I don't need anything else right now.
Sure. You just asked me for the document.
Pardon me?
You just asked for a document I provided you, and I'm going to provide you the insurance in a second, sir. Just give me a second.
Why don't you keep working on that and I'll be back with you in a minute.
Sure.
Why don't you go work on yourself, copper? Why don't you go look in the mirror and find out that you've turned into the tyranny, you've turned into the fear, the darkness, and the night are the cops in this country. Put a 1 in the chat if you can't drive to Quickie Mart at 1 o'clock in the morning in your town, because if you drive to the Quickie Mart to go get a soda or to go get a treat, a snack at 1 o'clock in the morning, you're usually looking for snacks. If you can't drive to the Quickie Mart without getting pulled over.
Wow. What's wrong with this guy?
What do you mean what's wrong with this guy? He's a cop in America. He believes it's his job to persecute, prosecute you, charge you, fee you, fine you, give you tickets, impound your car, take you to the dungeon, and steal your money.
He hasn't even realized the steering wheel. This is going to be interesting.
Did you find your insurance?
Yes, sir. There you go.
This is not insurance.
Sir, on the bottom, you can read it. It's insurance. The policy number is there as well.
Where are you taking this car?
I'm going to Canada.
We're going where?
I'm going to Canada, Vancouver.
Canada, who used to be our ally. Do you remember that? Do you remember when Canada was our ally before we started the stupid bullshit talk of we're going to make it the 51st state? And for all you Trumpers out there who support the Trumpster, right? If we make Canada the 51st state, there will never be a Republican president again. Not ever. It'll be the most liberal state in these United States, which it will never be because they'll go to war to keep their country. Just wanted to throw that little fun fact in there.
Where did you import the car into?
From Canada. I drove it in here. I do a road trip every 2 years.
You do a what trip?
Imagine you want to drive.
What, is the cop never heard of a road trip before? Is it the first time? Is that the first time he's heard of the word road trip?
Your car in Europe. What do? You ship your car there, you drive it for a month, and you ship it back.
No, that's not what I do. Okay, look,
What is your question, officer? I can answer your question.
Look.
Yes, sir.
Here's your stuff here. You got to get a temporary permit, okay?
What are you talking about? He showed you the permit. He showed you the insurance, the registration, the permit for him to bring his car into this country. Phoenix Rising is in the chat, everybody.
I have another call I have to go to.
Sir,
be safe pulling out into traffic.
It's a federal law. You don't know the law. What the? What the? I have another call. That was priceless.
Dumb piggy doesn't know the law.
There he goes.
Look at all those comments. No, I'm not playing that shit. I'm not playing that. I don't play that stupid. I'm gonna be your private dancer here on TikTok, Rick Rock.
If you don't come out of the house,
We do. I have an open window.
we're gonna make entry into your house and I'm gonna send my dog in. He will bite you.
I can hear their voices in there. What do you think? I have a
Loud.
door to the left.
Put a 1 in the chat if canine dogs should be banned, except for when there's kidnapped children. When there's kidnapped children, then it makes sense to send a dog in instead of a human being so that the person who's kidnapped the children can fight the dog and not a person. Unless there's kidnapped children in that building, there should not be a canine attack dog going in there. That canine cop can't wait to have his dog attack somebody, and he's going to say, good boy, that's a boy. He's going to give him his blood-stained fangs a treat.
You gonna come out or we're gonna have to make you guys come out? How you wanna go, bro?
What a warning.
It's in the car, I told you. I don't need to show it to you. I'm at the motherfucking police department. I'm at the police department, bro.
I'm so sorry. You know, people give me such a hard time because I talk down to these jackboot thug pigs. I call them JBTP. Put it in the mother trucking comment section. JBTP. That's what I call them. Jackboot thug pig. And here's the reason why I call them jackboot thug pigs. Not all of them. Detective Matt Thornton on YouTube. He's not a jackboot thug pig. He doesn't put torture cuffs on anybody. But listen to how this pig.
You're gonna come out or we're gonna have to make you guys come out?
Are you gonna come out or are we gonna make you guys come out?
How you wanna go, bro?
What a warning.
It's in the car, I told you. I don't need to
Where's the warrant at?
show it to you. I'm at the motherfucking police department.
Oh, I don't gotta show it to you. I'm the mother trucking police department. Actually, you're wrong, pig. You're wrong. You do have to show the warrant. That's the law, that you have to show the warrant. Every state has a little bit different laws, but they all say one thing. You have to show the warrant. He's lying.
How you want to go, bro?
What a warning.
It's in the car, I told you. I don't need to show it to you. I'm at the motherfucking police department. I'm at the police department, bro. I'm at the police department. I'm not the police department.
Oh, you're not the police department?
Hey, check that door.
Check that door. It's locked. I told you it's locked, bro.
Trying to have it.
Why would you send a dog in for that man? He's not shown any violence. He hasn't threatened anybody. Why would you attack him with the dog?
Put the dog up. Why you gotta pull the dog out? Scary butt. You're scary. You had to get the dog.
Is that fake? Fortnite Clip says this is fake. Is that true? Is this fake? I don't show fake videos on this channel. You guys know that. We don't need you guys or the people out there to create fake cop videos. There's plenty of real ones. Fortnite Clips, are you sure this video is fake? I'm just making sure. It is fake Fortnite Clips? Then we're off of it, all right? Fortnite Clips has been in this chat 100 times. It's a fake video, said Gregory Kim. Okay. Thank you guys for telling me. No, yes, no, yes. Okay. We're out of here. Okay, this one's real, hopefully here. Police canine takes down hit and run suspect. Makes man sorry he had to. Okay, canine finds $2 million worth of stuff. Okay, so this is going to be some first responder cringe right here. This is going to be some cringy shit, 100%. This is going to make us all cringe. I can already tell. but let's just see what it is because he's got that tattoo on his arm. So let's check it out. Go ahead, Clown Patrol. Send them packing, brother. Pro Se America DLZ.
Service place 40 minutes ago, sir.
I know. The drive-through. I can't help it.
I remade it for you.
I appreciate it. You didn't have to do that. Can I get a pump cup too?
So just so you know, let me clue you guys in on something because as you know, I am a dog owner. I got my little Charlie Bear right here, my little security guard. When they say give your dog a pup cup, never give your dog dairy. Ever, ever, ever. You never give it. Imagine pouring a little milk in a bowl and having your dog drink it. That's what a pup cup is. And this dumb pig right here doesn't know that you do not give a dog cream. You don't give a dog cream. It's not good for them. Any amount of excessive fat in a dog's diet is not good. Dogs only need a trace amount of fat in their diet. And you certainly don't give them a cup of cream. You don't do that. You don't do that. That's stupid.
Oh my goodness! Because he knows where I'm at right now, and he's trying to.
Now look, you're making the dog sick by giving him a cup of cream. It's so stupid.
My whipped cream.
No, Arthur. Arthur. No, Arthur. Arthur. Don't make me pop open Chat GPT right here, Arthur. Your dog should never have a cup of cream. Arthur, everybody welcome Arthur to the chat. Thank you, Arthur, for coming, brother. Thank you so much. Welcome to the chat, Arthur. You're dead fucking wrong. You don't give a dog cream. Okay? Okay, Arthur. You don't give a dog cream. But take a look. You see the dumb piggy right there? Look at him. I'm a dumb pig. I don't have Chat GPT. I can't put into Google, should I give a dog cream? Dumb as a box of rocks. That's why he took this job, because he's stupid. Because he's dumb. He doesn't have. If he had any other skills, he wouldn't do this job right here. He would do something worthwhile that would help humanity. He wouldn't be putting people in chains and dragging them off to a dungeon. This pig right here is the bane of our existence. This pig right here wants to watch the dog attack you. He's going to give him an attaboy and a treat as soon as his dog is done biting your fucking arm off, okay? Okay, am I wrong? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Ban canines. Put it in the chat. Ban the canine dog. Oh, some guy, Arthur. There it is. There's Arthur. Arthur, you pull it up yourself. You pull it up, Arthur. I'm just fucking with you, Arthur. Welcome to the chat, brother. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate it, dude.
It's mine. It's mine. It's mine.
Oh, I got that song on there. Ooh. Okay, so here it is. Cop deploys canine on suspect, gets bit instead. So that's what they do. They train these dogs. Dogs are wonderful, beautiful animals. Dogs typically don't want to bite people unless you get a pit bull and they become very territorial. Pit bulls are wonderful, loving animals for you and your immediate family. But because of the breed of the dog, the way they behave is they will attack anybody they consider a threat to you or your family or to you. And sometimes they even turn on the family itself. Within 1 year, 80% of pit bull owners no longer own that pit bull because they can't control the dog. But this right here you're gonna see it. Listen to how much. Oh, you did? Let me see. 200 joules. Wow, Claudette with the super chat. Somebody match her. Somebody match her. Somebody match Claudette. Somebody match Claudette. I only can survive on this channel with your support. I can't do it alone, folks. Right now, reach into there and drop me a $10 super chat. If you would, please. Pretty please with sugar and cherries. Because I'm giving away tons and tons of trifolds, but not very many people are buying them because they know I'm going to give them to them for free.
Fucking!
Oh!
After Officer Cagle strikes his dog for the misplaced bite, other police on scene notice the commotion.
Did you see it? Did you see it? Let's watch it again. Okay, so because this cop right here abuses his dog so much, as soon as he abuses the dog so much, he gets used to it. He gets used to it, okay? Okay? The dog is used to attacking him when he puts on that stupid suit where he can bite his arm. Should you have a dog to protect your family? Big Johnson Delivery Service? Absolutely. If you have a canine dog, which would be a well-trained canine dog like one of these, then it's okay. But because this dirty jackboot thug pig does this so often, watch what happens. So he's given it a command. He's given the dog a command. What are they called? What's the type of dog these are called? You want to say German Shepherd, but there's actually a very specific term. My webmaster raises these kinds of dogs. What's the very specific kind of dog that these are typically? Okay, so he's telling him to attack the dog, to attack the human being, but look how close the cop is to the human being. The cop can reach out there and grab him. He can reach out there and grab him. Am I wrong? Can the cop reach out there and grab him? Look. He puts his hand on him and pushes him away. Did you see it? That would, Malinois, is that what they're called? Belgian Malamute. That's what it's a Belgian Malamute. Now watch, the cop is within arm's distance and shoves the person away. Okay, look. They're 2 feet apart, but he's still screaming for the dog to attack the human being who literally is saying, I give up. But the dog bites the cop because he's the aggressive one on the scene. See, right there. He's got him right there. Look at the guy. He has his fingers spread. Look at the gentleman. He has his fingers spread. He's not a subject. He's not a perpetrator. He's a human being. Look. For all you bootlicking trolls, take a look. Is he not surrendering 100%? Is he not giving the cup right there? God, are you fucking kidding me? Look, he's given up. His hands are in the air. What kind of bozo clown world have we created in this country? And there are people in this chat, a bunch of dirty, nasty trolls, that are going to be like, oh, he ran. Sydney Heifer will tell you. He ran. All the trolls are in here licking boots. He ran, Chille. He ran. Fuck you, dude. He's giving up entirely. Look, both of his hands are up in the air. And what does the dog do? The dog bites the aggressive person. Look, he's given up. And now look, the dog is like, what do? I'm confused because the aggressive asshole on the scene is the pig. And then this to me, he gives him, I don't know, bots. Did you guys know, is that a German term? They typically train them in German. Artle's in the chat. Artle, they typically train them in German, don't they, Artle? Don't they? I'm trying to see here. Let me see here. And then watch what he does. Now, what do I always say? That the canine handler is the most sick, sadistic pig there is in the country. And now because the dog didn't attack a man who had his hands up with his fingers spread, his fingers were all spread out, and he had his palms up like this saying, I surrender. Because this cop right here, because the dog attacked the aggressive pig, he's going to hit the dog in the side of the head. Dude, if you hit my dog like that in front of me, I think I would probably go to jail because I would most likely beat the holy dog shit out of you. I would knock the fucking shit out of you if you did that. Sevenfold, am I wrong about that? I would knock the literal dog shit out of somebody if you hit my dog that way. I absolutely would kill you, dude. I would kill you. You would have 43 years of grappling experience come down on your ass.
After Officer Cagle strikes his dog for the misplaced bite, other police on scene notice the commotion.
Wait, hit me. Yeah, I'm fine.
Are you okay? What about the guy who was surrendering?
Stupid. God damn it.
Oh, stupid dog? How about abusive pig?
Dumbass.
He beat the dog again. Fox Lee with the $50 super chat. My God, Fox Lee, thank you so much for the support. I'm really not selling any trifolds right now. If you need a trifold, hit me up. I'm sending these off in the mail for free right now.
that's the deal I make with people. Support the channel, drop some comments, hit the like button, and then if you email me, I give away at least 5 free trifolds every single day that I put in the mail and ship to you. You can buy them on DeleteLawz.com. I really would appreciate the support, and it shows you how to use your trifold. Bunch of videos on my channel, how to invoke your 5th Amendment right. If the cop says that you can't film him, you got the right to film right here. Then you can revoke consent if the cop says he wants to search your car, United States versus Williams. If the cop tells you to get out of the car, driver, get out of the car, Pennsylvania versus Mims. Cop says you can't park on the highway. Yes, I can park on the highway, Tesh Lines versus Danforth. So I sell these for 25 bucks. But as I've been giving them away for free, more and more people are just not buying them, and I'm giving them away for free. Right here, if the passenger, they say passenger's got to get out of the car, there's the Supreme Court case law right there. If you curse out the cop and call him a dirty fucking pig, right there is Cohen versus California. So make sure you guys go to DeleteLawz.com. KTR paid for their trifold. Thank you so much. But I'm just saying, if you can't afford one, I at least will email you one for free. I'm going to give away 5 free trifolds during this live stream like I always do. Claudette just put my email address in there. So William said $25 is wild. Actually, William, I actually teach you how to use your trifold. It's taken me 20 years to learn all these cases to put them in order like this. So what you're buying is not only the paper, and it's not paper, it's polypropylene. So it's indestructible paper. You can curl it up in a ball and then straighten it back out, and it'll go right back to form. So that's the reason why. That's the reason why right there.
Jesus Christ. God damn it, Ronnie. Stupid.
He's still cursing out the dog that he abuses.
Get in the car! Get in the car! God damn it, dude. God damn it, dude.
You good?
I don't know what my hamstring looks like.
I'm so glad that cop got bit. He absolutely deserved it. He absolutely deserves it.
Behind it.
Pile or what?
Huh?
Was it a pile and he just missed?
No, I was grabbing a hold of the guy and he bit me instead.
Meanwhile, the other officers tried to determine if the suspect was also bitten.
You hurt anywhere? Anybody hit you? No? Anybody tase you? You get bit by a dog? Okay.
I'm sorry. I've got to read Roland's comment right here. Roland Quintanilla said, what a great example of an unstable person wearing a badge. He needs to be charged with animal abuse, stripped of his qualified immunity, take anger management classes, and a psychological evaluation. Roland with the comment of the day so far today.
The dog looked like he went for it. I decided. He nipped at his butt at the end. I just don't know if he got him or not.
Oh, yeah, he got him. He got him. You could see that he got him.
He went past him.
Your butt real quick.
I don't know injuries.
He's fine.
His dog bit him.
Oh,
yeah.
Big Hagel?
Yeah. But he went to get him on his, on his arm, and yeah.
Back at his unit, Officer Cagel's frustration lingers.
I have some right here. I'm trying to get this gospel. Nicked my leg here. He went after the guy first, missed. And then so I grabbed a hold of the guy and tried to bite me. He's just so
No. He didn't try to bite you, pig. He actually bit you. He bit your pig ass. Everybody hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe. Hit the bell notification so you get every notification. If YouTube, China, United States government will send you out notifications. Everybody right now hit the subscribe button. 3/4 of you are not subscribed to this channel. So please hit the subscribe button right now so you know when we go live.
God damn it, dude.
The Grace, I got your email. You got a free trifold coming in the mail. The Grace with the super chat. Grace, that was you, right? That was you? I'm pretty sure that was you that I have a free trifold coming in the mail for. Thank you for covering shipping with the $2 super chat. I appreciate it. Donovan with the super chat. 100 joules for 2 joules. I don't know what that means, but I'll figure it out.
As Officer Cagel tends to his injuries, the other officers deal with the suspects, who turn out to be teenage brothers.
The vehicle was reported stolen, and from what the chopper related to us, you were driving the vehicle, and you guys came out of the vehicle and ran on foot, so you're gonna have a couple charges on you, okay? And I'll take you to JJC.
It's actually Tom's phone number, and I called her, and he said, yeah, they told me they were going to go out and go get arrested. So I was like, well, they did it.
Okay.
The suspects are brought to
Of course it's in Ohio, but I need your help with something. Hey, another super chat. Menace to your server. Right on, man. Right on with another super chat. Thank you, Menace. I appreciate it. But I want to address Javier Alvarado in the comment section. I'm going to pin the comment at the top of the chat right there. Do you see Javier's comment right there? Can everybody see the comment that Javier just put? Does everybody see it? Let me know if you see it, okay? And what Javier wrote right here, brother, can you tell me why you hate cops so much? Not all of them are pigs. Okay. Well, Javier, I've been put in those torture cuffs probably 50 times in my life. I've never been a danger to anybody else ever. I've never committed assault or battery or even threatened to hurt another person, but yet they put me in torture cuffs for officer safety over 50 times. Torture cuffs are always torture, Javier. That's why. And also, the police believe that it's their job to pull you over, arrest you, impound your car, and steal your money. Why do you think I'm on here saying, hey, send me a super chat pretty please? Because I give away my product, Javier. I give away my product 90% of the time to people, 90% of the time. Because I know the difference between you having this in your car and you learning how to invoke your Fifth Amendment right, and you not having this in your car, you not filming the moment the cop stops you, is the difference between you going to jail or not going to jail. And what are the jails and prisons in America? They're absolute dungeons, Javier. That's what they are, brother. And that's why I don't hate all cops, just the majority of them who follow the policies, procedures, and protocols of putting you in torture cuffs, brother. That's the reason why, Javier. Welcome to the chat, everybody. Everybody, welcome Javier to the chat. Hopefully he understands now the reason why I detest most of these jackboot thug pigs.
To the Juvenile Justice Center and processed, but back at the scene, all eyes are on Officer Cagle.
Well, dog, take your pants off. Let's look. Camera's off. Officer Cagle, take your pants off.
A woman who filmed the arrest from across the parking lot posted her video of Officer Cagle striking.
A woman who filmed the cop from across the street. What does that tell you? You are the media. You are the journalist. Put a 1 in the chat if you have a camera on your phone. Can you do that? Put a 1 in the chat if you have a camera on your phone. I'm just wondering. Put a 1 in the chat if you have a camera on your phone. I just want to see here. Hey, Sydney, you go ahead and send them packing. Send them packing. Put them in timeout for 24 hours if you got a bootlicking troll, Sydney. Just send their ass packing, because I don't give a flying if you are here or not, you bootlicking troll. You bootlicking cop-sucking troll. You have a camera on your phone. Film these dirty cops.
Striking the dog to Facebook, where it racked up more than 160,000 across the...
Camera's off. Officer Cagle, take your pants off.
A woman who filmed the arrest from across the parking lot posted her video.
Hold on 1 second. I'm going to zoom in to see if we can see this strike by the dirty pig who hits his dog in the head like a piece of shit. There's no reason to hit a dog in the head. Jose Hernandez is in the chat.
Of Officer Cagle striking the dog to Facebook, where it racked up more than 160,000 views and led the Dayton Police Department to issue a statement to the media, which said in part, the canine missed the suspect and then bit the handler 3 separate times, twice on the legs and once on the hand. The officer used an open hand strike on his canine partner. The police department went on to say that the dog was not injured and vowed to conduct an administrative review to assess the incident circumstances.
Just disgusting. Holy snarling snake shit. Check that out. God bless you, brother. Cunnell just did a $99 super chat for the channel. God bless you guys. I'm giving away 5 free trifolds that I'm going to put in the mail and ship to you. Claudette, if you would please put my email address in the chat. Claudette, if you would. Everybody look for Claudette's specific email. She's going to put my actual email that only goes to my orders. I shipped out 5 free trifolds yesterday. I'm shipping out 5 more free trifolds. And the reason why is because of Cunnell. Let me know how to pronounce that proper. It's K-U-N-L-E. Cunnell just did a $99 super chat. I'm giving away 5 free trifolds in the mail. I'm shipping out my actual product that you can buy on Delete Lawz for $25. Because of Cunnell's super chat, I'm giving away 5 free trifolds.
Blocking!
I don't want to see that.
Imagine a cop being so violent that his own canine decides to attack him.
No. And I love this channel. I love this guy. I love his channel. I watch his videos. I love his channel, okay? But in this particular instance, he's wrong. The reason why the canine dogs attack the cops is because the cops are the violent pigs who abuse them.
Rather than the potential suspect. Violent that his own canine decides to attack him rather than the potential suspect. Here it is.
Let me open this bad chicken big because it's kind of small on the screen. Let me open it as big as I can in OBS so that we can all see the canine attack the pig who, oh, super chats. Menace is another $2 super chat. Big Bud is another super chat. Thank you guys so much. Somebody match them. Somebody match them. It's only $2. Somebody match them. Keep the channel going. Claudette just put my email address in there. I'm giving away 5 free trifolds, 5 copy trifolds that I'm sending to you in the mail.
What am I doing?
I don't know, bro. Breathe. He can bite me. What he do? He ain't do that. Oh my God.
But wait. Chevy with the super chat. Wait 1 second. Wait 1 second here. Hold on a minute. Okay, I want to show you guys something that we saw in the last one. Let's see it again. Oh, okay, look. Hand goes up.
What he do?
Hands are up. But yet the dog is still attacking the cop because the cop believes that it's his right to have that dog attack people. He gets off on it. And now the dog is attacking the aggressive person.
Panama City Beach, all right? Now, you clearly saw the black male doing absolutely nothing illegal, just simply walking and talking. But see, the cop thought it was an easy opportunity to show his authority, to show his...
Of course. Chevy with the 3 super chats in a row. Thank you, Mergman, and thank you so much. I appreciate that support. Chevy, God bless, man. Thanks, brother. I appreciate it. Okay, so this is the craziest police canine takedowns caught on camera. Let's see.
Here.
Imagine a cop being so violent that his own canine decides to attack. Imagine a cop.
Okay, so this is only part 1. We may not get to see the entire thing. Chevy going off on the super chats. Thank you so much, brother. Somebody match him.
Here. Take him.
He surrenders. Did you hear it?
K-912, my partner's got him. We're right here.
Look. He's saying, I surrender. His hands are going up. Why is the cop not pulling the dog off the man who's surrendering?
Right here by the library. Sir, please. Lay on your stomach. I'm sorry. Don't with my dog. Don't move.
Don't fight the dog off that's biting you. Chevy with a bunch of super chats, y'all. Can y'all do me a favor? Can y'all do me a favor? If I can get 20 of you guys to match Chevy, then it ends up a day where I don't have to stress out over making it and sending off free trifolds. But please, match Chevy.
Don't move. Wait for it. Good boy.
Do you hear it? Bootlicking trolls? Do you hear that, bootlicking trolls? You don't need to see it. You just need to hear it. Just listen, you bootlicking trolls. Good boy.
Black.
That's a good boy, he's saying. That's a good boy. Kevin Gordon with the super chat. Right on, brother. Thank you so much, Kevin. Yee Necker Ye Necker with the super chat. Not me with the super chat. Not me here with the super chat. God bless you. Claudette with the super chat. God bless you guys. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. Because I'll be honest with you guys, I'm not selling any trifolds because people know I'm giving them away for free. I could show you my sales receipts. People are not buying them because they know I'll give them. I want to change my policy, but I got OCD about getting a trifold in your car. I got OCD about it. I can't stop. I got to keep giving them to people. He went to go bite the He went to go bite the pig.
Good boy, Blind.
Watch. You see, watch. He snapped at him.
Fly. Shot good, boy. That's the only one. Good boy. You got that bad guy. Good boy.
Listen to that. What a sick, sadistic pig. What a disgusting pig. So whoever's comment, Javier, earlier, brother, can you tell me why you hate the cops so much? There it is. There it is right there. There it is. There it is. And let me pin this up here. Let me pin this up. I'm going to, I can't pin your super chat, Cunnel. Sorry, man. I wish I could pin your super chat, brother. I can't. There it is, but I can pin this one right here. Rancho Relaxo. Replace pin comment. Thanks, Cunnel. I appreciate that, dude.
Some say Delta wasn't being a good boy in this clip. According to SPD Department Chief Carmen Best, the K-9 deployment was not consistent with SPD's use of force policy nor the values of our department. Despite the suspect stopping and putting his hands up, Officer Hudson still ordered Delta to take him. Delta hung on for about 30 seconds while Hudson put the teen in handcuffs. One might call it excessive bite force. For context, the suspect had been seen with several other men kicking an older gentleman while trying to steal his cell phone. In the end, Chief Best overturned the misconduct filing.
What? He overturned the misconduct filing. What the flock are we even talking about?
2024, Officer Hudson has been with the SPD for 15 years. He and Delta have been partners since February of 2018.
No, have not been partners. That's a bullshit statement. You mean the canine pig has abused that dog to be mean to people?
So actually I do transport people sometimes. Sometimes I give people rides or I have to take people to jail. So this obviously Whitney's side. It's got her name on it. The other side doesn't say the same thing. And then you got this side.
Dirty pig.
Where I transport people.
Look. You can't even fit in there. You can't even fit inside of there. Everybody do me a favor. Double tap on the screen. Double tap. Everybody right now, double tap. Take your finger and just double tap on your screen. Just tap. Everybody double tap on your screen. That hits the like button. Double tap. And then put in the comment section, Team DLZ. Every single person here. Deplorable Garbage is back, y'all. Put it in the comment section, Team DLZ, as you double tap. Put it in the comment section for me. Fortnite clips, what's going on? Thank you, Stokes. I appreciate it. But look where you get to sit. Look how wide the seat is. The seat right there is this big. Take a look. Look how big the seat is. That's for you right there, folks. That's where you get to sit. Because policing is brutal, inhumane, and barbaric in our country, and it's being spread all over the world. We learn it from, actually, they train over in Israel, where they teach you to be the absolute worst jackboot thug pig you could possibly be. And they reward you for it. The canine cops, where their dog attacks and hurts people, they get promotions and accolades and bonuses more than anybody else.
To jail, or if they ask for a ride for some reason.
Oh, so if someone asks for a ride, you got to ride in the back of a caged car.
I'll do that. But if you got to go sit in timeout.
Look how big.
If they ask for a ride for some reason, I'll do that. But if you got to go sit in timeout.
Look how big the seat is that he wants you to sit in. Take a look. Take a look at how big the seat is. The seat is as wide as my hand. I mean, I hate to. I'll do it. I'll do it. I have no shame when it comes to exposing police brutality and the inhumane, brutal, barbaric way that citizens are treating. Is your ass this big? How many people have an ass this big? Look, you can see it right there. You're supposed to fit your ass on that seat right there. How do you fit your ass on that seat right there? That's the whole seat. The whole seat is as wide as his hand. It's as wide as his hand. Are you supposed to fit right there? How do you fit right there? I'm just so confused. How are you supposed to fit on a seat that's big? Omega Red said 1 hand and a half. It's as wide as your hand. 2 hands at the most. 2 hands at the most. I mean, that is... And look at him. He's proud of it. He's like, you sit right there. He's proud of it. This pig right here is proud of it.
There's your nice hard plastic.
He even says nice hard plastic. And then the dog is going to terrorize you because the dog's right on the other side. So the dog's going to sit there and bark in your face. Chris Beaumont's in the chat, everybody.
This used to be a window where you can peek at my dog, but I took those privileges away.
You took the privileges away of the dog harassing you and snarling and barking in your face? Aw, thanks so much, pig.
And that's it.
Look at him. This guy's a parasite. You want to see a parasite? You want to see an absolute parasite? You're looking at him right there. He's a parasite. He's a sadistic, disgusting, nasty jackboot thug pig. Put a 1 in the chat. April Rain! What's up, Playboy? April Rain. All we need is plead the fifth and April Rain in the chat. April Rain. Right on, Josh O with the super chat, man. Thank you so much, dude. Josh O with the $2 super chat. God bless you, man. Thanks. I appreciate it. I just want to go back to this. This is a sick, sadistic pig right here. This guy right here is a sick, sadistic pig. There's no other way to describe him. I'm sorry. I wish I could say it different, but I can't.
Wait, you like riding with people in the back seat? Wait. Hey. Do you like talking to people in the back seat? When we gotta take them to timeout? Huh?
It's not timeout, you dirty fucking pig. It's a dungeon. It's an absolute dungeon.
She's not listening to anything. What do you think, Whit?
I think you're a pig, dude.
Well, yeah.
Parasite.
Yeah, most agencies, they do have the the full kennel back there, so it goes from side to side. But I have a half cage, so I can help out.
You can help out. You can terrorize the public. That's what you mean?
Transport people or give people rides and whatnot. So actually, I do transport people sometimes. Sometimes I give people rides, or I have to take people to jail. So this is obviously Whitney's side. It's got her name on it. The other side doesn't say the same thing. And then you got this side where I transport people.
Oh, man. Everybody get ready. Here's the world's smallest violin playing My Heart Bleeds for you.
Central ST03.
Go ahead, Central.
10-4. We want to thank you for your dedication to serving the town of Spindale. You are a wonderful officer and have done great things for the community.
Oh, shut up. Shut your cop sucking.
No big.
Oh, now we have an absolute useless pigtail, but she's pretty. So everybody thinks that she's great because she's a pretty blonde. She's great, everybody. She's great.
Feel like Pac. I shoot a shot.
I can't deal with the song. Oh my God. So this woman right here is a canine handler, canine pig. So could you imagine? Could you even imagine? So everybody can explain to Tiff, the product I sell is called a trifold. It shows you can go to my videos, Tiff. I see you, Tiff Love. Go to my videos and watch how to use your trifold. It's a step-by-step tutorial on how to use it. She's got music playing in the background as she mugs in the camera. Look at me, I'm a parasite on society. I can't do anything else. Stokes, yeah, I would never. Listen to me, let me tell you something. And let me tell you something for the guys out there. Let me tell you something. If you stick your pencil in that right there, you're going to get the tip chopped off. That's what's going to happen. If you dip your pen in that ink right there, You have no idea what's coming. You have no idea what's coming. It's going to be horrible for you. This chick right here, she is a piece of garbage. She really is. She's a canine cop, which means that she wants to see the dog attack people. She wants to give the dog a treat and say, attaboy. April Rain knows this. April, am I lying? This sick, sadistic woman right here wants to have the dog attack you and wants to watch the dog attack you. And she's going to play some music and look at me feed my dog and look at what a bad bitch I am. Honey, you are a nightmare. You are an absolute nightmare and you're a disgrace. Ugh, just disgusting. Hang on a minute. Oh, this is like a cop sucking. The Kalamazoo police canine was just sliced with a box cutter. Oh, so there it is. I can't play the music. I'm sorry. Okay, so now let's watch again. Now, this says right here, you guys can see it, right? Canine Jack apprehends suspect fleeing in a stolen vehicle. Now, should we apprehend that person and should they pay their penance to society for stealing a car? Gloria, should they? Should they pay their penance to society, Gloria, for stealing a car? Absolutely, they should, 100%. I don't believe in stealing people's cars, hurting people, robbing people. I'm totally against it. Porch pirates, for example. You should get in trouble. But the idea that a canine dog should bite you and destroy the rest of your life because your limbs may never work again properly. Now let's see.
Fucking!
But remember, this is a pigtail on the scene, so she's not equipped to take on a man at all whatsoever.
Fucking! Show me your hands! Fucking that man, buddy! Show me your hands! Let me see your hands! Show me your hands! Show me your hands! The sooner you show me your hands, the sooner I take the dog off! Let me see your right hand! Alright, stay over, roll over on your stomach! Stay on your stomach! Give me your right hand! Give me your right hand behind your back!
So, is the dog attacking her legs, biting her legs?
I'm not going to let him go! Get him off, please! Don't fight!
Get him off, please.
As soon as I get you handcuffs, as soon as the dog goes off.
Look, oh my God, she's allowing the dog to bite the woman as she's surrendering and putting her hands behind her. Michael Taylor said, bro is destroying cops. Well, what's to respect about him? Look, you can see this woman put her hands behind her back and she's surrendering, and yet the cop is saying, as soon as I got you in torture cuffs.
Okay?
Look, the dog's still biting into her ass.
Handcuffs as soon as the dog comes off, okay?
Look, the dog is tearing. The dog is tearing the meat on the woman's backside. But you know what? I tell you, it's you should respect these guys because they're doing a hard job.
Come on, buddy, come on.
And then she says, come on, buddy, come on. Look, the dog, she can't get the dog off the person. Danelle Brown is in the chat.
Just sit tight. Hold on a second.
Look, the dog's still trying to attack. Look. She's rewarding the dog. So Matt said, can we get in touch with victims and lawyers and change that? Absolutely. On a state-by-state basis, you can change it. Here in California, I've already written legislation to change it. I have Constitution headquarters ready to go. Cards are printed today. I'm sorry it's taken so long. To create a board game from scratch with only the ideas in your head is really hard. For those of you guys who have pre-ordered board games, just stay with me. I'm not going to stop until the board game is done. You can pre-order the board game on Constitution HQ or DeleteLawz.com. But look, she's rewarding the dogs. She's saying, good boy. She's petting the dog for biting somebody.
Kilo 5420 Marine, 1015 on the driver, medics reference dog bite.
The numericals 1621. Pier 1 Mary K9, looks like they're bringing a 1015 northbound back towards the vehicle.
Look at that. Look at that. And people are like, man, you know, why in the world are you so hard on the pigs, Chille? You know, people will write me emails and they'll go, I saw your video the other day and you were trashing our police. Our police? If this is our police, I don't want to be a part of our. You can skip me and putting me as a part of our. I don't want to see canine dogs attack people for a stolen car and then be like, attaboy, that's a good job. Should the person be apprehended? Absolutely. Absolutely, the person should be apprehended. The person's car should be returned to them. 100%. I'm for law and order and for justice. This isn't justice maiming somebody for life. She may have stolen a car. She may have effed up. For the rest of her life, she's going to have a scar on her ass while when she was surrendering. Let me show you. Let me show you. Okay, look. Okay, watch. Watch this part right here. Watch this part right here. For all you bootlicking trolls, watch this part right here. She's surrendering. She's surrendering completely.
Let him go. Get him off, please.
Get him off of me, please. And look at the dog. You see the dog right there? You see the dog biting her ass cheek?
Don't fight. As soon as I get your handcuffs, as soon as the dog goes off, okay?
Oh, Alex says it wasn't the stolen car, it's because she ran in a high-speed chase for the public. What if she killed someone? But she's not killing anybody here, Alex. She's giving up and she's surrendering. We don't need these canine dogs to bite people and ruin them for life. She's surrendering. She's putting the torture cuffs on her.
Get him off, please. Don't fight. As soon as I get your handcuffs, as soon as the dog goes off, okay?
Why can't the dog be called off now as you're putting her in torture cuffs? The dog's going to be sitting 1 foot away. If she tries to get up and run, well, then you could sick the dog on her again. But she is surrendering. Am I wrong or am I right? Double tap on your screen. Put a 1 in the chat if I'm correct. She is surrendering.
As soon as I get your handcuffs, as soon as the dog comes off, okay?
Look! The dog biting her ass.
Somebody, go on. Hold on. Hold on. Just sit tight. Hold on a second.
Oh, and then, of course, here comes Karen, Becky Boo. Karen, everybody. Everybody welcome Karen to the chat. This criminal who was running away from the police and not wanting to take accountability for her actions. Yes, she'll have a scar for the rest of her life for stealing a car. Is stealing wrong? Absolutely. But Becky Boo, should she be scarred for the rest of her life? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You authoritarian piece of trash. Really, Becky, why don't you go to a channel where people are going to appreciate your bootlicking, cop sucking? Let me ask you, Becky, how many cops have you sucked off this week? How many cops? Do you go down and bake them a cake? This is Back the Blue and take it over to the pig shack? Just disgusting. Beautiful female canine police officer, amazing with the public, cop sucking.
Subject to confiscation. Any unintended baggage should be reported immediately to an airline representative or law enforcement officer.
Just waiting to see if the dog's going to bite anybody. Okay. So do you see how she's doing that? Do you see how she's walking that dog around to sniff everybody's luggage? That's the 1983 case of United States versus Place, Place. Okay, if you don't know about the 1983 case of United States versus Place, that's where the Supreme Court of the United States, the unelected black robe tyrants, the Supreme Court says, they say that the Supreme Court says the 1983 case of Place makes it so that dogs can go to airport and sniff your bag without a warrant. Just like if you're traveling between countries, if you're going from Italy to America, or you're going from France to America, or Canada to America, you don't have your constitutional rights at the border checkpoint. But if you don't know the case of United States versus Place, I'll be covering it in Constitution Headquarters. Constitution Headquarters coming out this week. I got the posters on the wall, waiting for the cards today. I want to show you guys the wall today. I'm going to show you the wall today by the end of the day. But I want everybody here to look up the case of United States versus Place that allowed the dogs to walk around and sniff our bags without a Fourth Amendment being at all whatsoever considered. Mahmoud is back in the chat, everybody. Oh, okay, so here goes some more cop sucking. This is definitely a cop sucking video right here. Oh, do we see this one already? A pup cup?
There's a line. There's a line. We gotta be patient. We gotta be patient.
Oh, shut up, dude. This is a cop sucking channel.
Meet some of our area's newest members.
No. Police dog sniffs out suspect behind the door. Behind the door. Oh, is that right? Nikon over here said, I made $15,000 for suing Spokane Police Department for putting a dog on my leg after I was already complying. Let me pin that. You guys, everybody welcome. Let me pin that real quick. Replace pinned. Nikon 420. Take a look at the comment that I just pinned up there. She got $15,000 because the pigs attacked her. $15,000 for suing Spokane, Washington Police Department for putting a canine dog on my leg when I was surrendering. I'm only watching this because I'm wondering if they let the dog attack somebody.
I'm ready. This with the hitting door. Hold on. Pushing this. Holster. No, you stay with me. You stay with me for cover. I got you, Taylor. Okay. Come on! Show me your hands! Stay right there. I'm not keep rolling. Hold on. Hold on. I got you.
Can't play the song. Oh, I don't want to see this cop sucking shit. Oh, I don't want to see this cop sucking shit.
That's literally Apollo. Yeah.
Cop sucking shit.
Hi.
Cop sucking shit. Cop sucking shit. Cop sucking shit.
So the Ohio State Highway.
A photo shoot for the police dog of the Highway State Patrol. So listen, if you guys are new here, if you guys would please, sorry about that. Please consider becoming a channel member. Just hit the join button if you would, please. It costs like $5 a month, but it supports the channel because what I do is I give away my trifolds for free. Very few people buy them anymore because I give them away for free, and everybody knows that if you just email me your address, your full shipping address, that it's highly likely that I'll ship you a trifold for free. Everybody knows it. The secret's out about me. I have OCD, and I'm all fucked up over making sure that you invoke your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. So if you want to go to my website and buy a trifold and have it shipped to you, it's made out of polypropylene paper, so it doesn't ever fade. It doesn't rip. It's tear resistant. You can't just tear this bad chicken. You see that? If I do this with another piece of paper, it'll just tear right in half. So if you could, please make sure you subscribe and join the channel. It's $5 a month, or hit a super chat or a donation through one of my PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App. If someone would put PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App up, I'd really appreciate it, because I'm literally just surviving on super chats, PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App now, because I don't sell any more trifolds, because everybody knows I'll give it to you for free. It fucks me up. I cannot, but I can't stop. I can't stop. It's OCD. I got OCD. It's horrible. But let's see what this woman has to say about these. So if you're new here, please consider joining and becoming a channel member. And when you join, I will put it up on the screen and we will welcome you to the channel.
Patrol decided to do a photo shoot of their canine unit. Let's give a little commentary on it, shall we? Baby, Ronnie was ready for this photo shoot. You hear me? He's giving you a little 3/4 stance and he looking at you.
Yeah, I don't suck.
Going off to work.
I don't. We're gonna have to get out of this. I'm sorry. We're gonna have to get out of that little search right there. We're gonna have to get to a new search. I can't deal with that shit. That cop sucking shit. I just can't do it. I can't deal with it. I can't deal with it. I can't watch it. I just can't. It's just disgusting.
I really don't know him. We'll sit here till you get him on the phone. I don't know the guy, man. I'm not even from here. I'm from Portales. Oh, you think I'm playing? I'm not playing. No, you're serious. I know you are. Okay, well then get off your bike and sit right there. Take your helmet off. I don't know the guy. I swear to God. Give me your driver's license, insurance, and...
Man, I asked and I received. Everybody, do me a favor. Welcome, Lavesh, welcome to the memberships, bro. I really appreciate it, y'all. Do what he did. Join and become a member of the channel. I really appreciate it. I go live every day, and now with my game Constitution headquarters done, and we're just printing the cards, I'm going to be going live every day for fucking hours, man. I have a whole wall here. Should I do it? Lavesh got a membership. God bless you. Who gifted that membership? I don't know who gifted that membership, but thank you so much. Lavesh received a gift membership by Lavesh. So he bought a membership and got a membership. Right on, my friend. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
And registration for the bike, and I'll figure out if I'm going to tow it, because y'all are riding together, coming down Prince, heading south, riding side by side, but all of a sudden you don't know him. And then let me finish talking, and then y'all pull up together and he splits off right over here.
Mahmood became a member, everybody. Mahmood, click your membership button. You can show that you're a member now.
You don't know him. You better. I don't even know why he split off, because like I didn't even see anything. I was at the light and he came up and he was next to me, and there was another motorcycle like bicycle thing in front of us, and he took off, and then I don't know where that guy went. Okay, well.
Ye Necker, I know what it's supposed to say. Ye Necker became a member. Thank you so much, Ye Necker. Everybody else, join the membership. Everybody join the membership. Thank you so much.
Get what I asked you for. At the next light, I need to see him at the next. You're done talking. Just get what I asked you for. Because I don't put up with people fleeing. You weren't running because you know the person that was with you. Insurance, registration. I have 2 of them when I served out. Shouldn't be carrying 2 licenses on you as well. You better get your phone out and start calling them.
It's still unclear why Deputy Johnson pulled Taylor over, as no traffic infractions were observed in the video.
Time's ticking. So y'all just automatically, randomly meet up. Come down Prince. Come down Prince.
I was at Family Dollar and I seen that guy pass by, and I hopped on my bike to try to catch up to him. And then I caught him next to him. I just said what's up to the guy, and then he took off. I really don't know.
Do you know how much sense that makes? And how much that doesn't add up at all? I was just trying to, I was trying to meet him, but I didn't ever get to talk to him or nothing. You haven't got the insurance that I asked for. It's on my girlfriend's phone. I don't know how to get to it. No, so you're riding and you don't have the provided documents that you need to ride the bike.
What do I do on this channel, y'all? What do I teach y'all? What do I teach everybody? To have a photocopy of your proof of insurance, a photocopy of your driver's license. Obviously, I'm not Brad Pitt. And a current copy of your registration on a laminated card, and it goes inside your trifold, and everything gets stored away perfectly. So when you get pulled over, you invoke your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Everybody, Welcome. Thank you, Phoenix Rising, for the membership. Sal Salar has got a new membership. Thank you so much, Sal, for becoming a member. Phoenix Rising, thank you so much. I super appreciate it. Man, I really appreciate it. Holy snarling snake shit. Phoenix Rising just put out 20 gift memberships. Make sure your gifts are turned on the back end of your YouTube channel. 20 new memberships going out by Phoenix Rising.
It doesn't matter if you're expecting to get pulled over or not. You're supposed to have that on you. What type of bike does he drive? I didn't get a good look at it. So I'm supposed to believe you? You just met the guy 20 seconds before, and you come down this way. You want to ride down Prince, and the way that he flees to, you come right back to the area where he fled. How much sense does that make? I don't even know where I'm going. I was trying to go out of town. You're trying to go out of town? You know which way he's out of town. Down Prince where you're headed. But then you circle back the way that where he comes. I mean, you can be honest and say that you know, but if you want to sit here and lie, I'm going to give you everything that I can give you, right? Continue lying is just going to make it worse for you. You don't know him well, but you just said you were trying to meet him. So continue lying. I'm listening. I'll be completely honest with you, right?
So no matter what he says, he's lying. He absolutely knows the person that was riding a motorcycle as well. No matter what he says, he's lying. Doesn't matter what he says.
I met the guy at the gas station. Never met him before. I was getting gas. He said he didn't want to pull through town with him. I was like, yeah, well, I'm going home anyways. I went through Prince with you. Went through Prince and then we split off. I didn't see him and I saw him turn right. I turned right too, but I tried to see where he went, but I didn't find him. I don't know the guy though. Like, I don't know his name. He didn't say where he lived? No, sir. I don't
Wait a minute. So if you ride a motorcycle, and it's pretty common that you can just meet up. I rode a motorcycle when I was in my 20s. And when you ride a motorcycle, I'll be riding along and somebody will join me and we'll just cruise together for a little while, then break off. I've done it 100 times. So, I mean, Grateful Dabs, I just pinned the comment. He said, my documents are in my zipper pouch on my motorcycle. Grateful Dabs, you can vouch for me. You know what I'm talking about. How often do you just randomly meet up with someone who's also riding and be like, yo, you want to ride? And then you just take off riding. But this cop is assuming that this motorcycle rider is going to know the guy's address. That's what he just said.
He didn't say where he lived?
He didn't say where he lived? Yeah, because if Grateful Dabs and I meet up and we're strangers on the road, then what I say is, I live at 555 Sycamore. What a load of shit on a stick.
No, sir, I don't even know his name. You don't exchange any information. That's how you get random people out here. Well, I see them off. See where they're headed?
Life Under the Microscope gifted a membership. Let me read off the new members. New members, do me a favor, put in the chat. New members, put in the chat, Team DLZ. Everybody welcome the new members. Team DLZ. That's Old Bloodstone is a new member. Derek B is a new member. Ross Smith is a new member. Holy snarling snake shit. Please consider becoming a member on this channel. It would mean the world to me. I'm giving away 5 free trifolds during this live stream. I'm giving away 5 free trifolds. Email me your full shipping address. If your full shipping address is not on there, I just delete the email because I don't have time to reply to people. Say, hey, send me your shipping address. Send me your full shipping address. Claudette will put my email address in the chat if you need a free trifold. If you can afford to buy it, then support the channel, support yourself, and get the trifold on DeleteLawz.com. I crumpled this one up because it's on polypropylene paper, so you can sit there and warm it back up, and you'll be able to straighten all the paper back out. Hopefully you don't crumple up your trifold. I'm just telling you. Team DLZ rolling through the chat, everybody. Team DLZ rolling through the chat.
But then you just went out of your way to stick around over here. This is not home. This is the complete opposite way. I really don't. Just got pulled over.
Is he pulling me over?
Of course he's pulling you over, honey. The cops believe it's their job to pull people over.
Is he pulling me over? He's not pulling me over, right? Oh my god, he's pulling me over. Wait, am I getting pulled over?
I wonder if you're getting pulled over. You got the pigs behind you with the lights on.
I don't know what's going on.
Phoenix Rising with the $2 super chat. Somebody match her! Somebody match her!
I'm so scared. I don't know what's going on. Do I keep going? Am I gonna get beat up? He's following me.
Did you hear what she said? Am I gonna get beat up? I don't know what that song is in the background.
He's following me. I don't know what to do.
You pull over.
Is he?
So you know that your license is suspended, right? supposed to be driving.
Oh, man. What do you think's going to happen with the license suspended? What do you think's going to happen to this poor bastard right here?
I had no idea. I'm on a restricted, actually, for work, for to and from work.
Okay, but...
Yeah, I just picked up a TV in San Francisco to bring to somebody.
Got it. Like
That's my work.
On our end, it shows that you're suspended.
I had no idea. Otherwise, I wouldn't even have that license.
Got it. Can I just see your keys right now?
Keys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just so you guys know, if your license is suspended, right? If your license is suspended and you don't have a current driver's license, registration, proof of insurance, then you almost have to engage in the back and forth with the cop. But I would still recommend, because of the 2009 case of Arizona versus Gant, if you're unfamiliar with Arizona versus Gant, what it tried to do was temper the 1981 case of Belton versus New York. Belton versus New York said that they could search your whole car incident to arrest. So that Belton versus New York, 1981, said that the police, if you got pulled over and you were driving on a suspended license, that is called incident to arrest. Belton made it so that the cops could arrest you and then search your whole car in the name of officer safety. The 2009 case of Arizona versus Gant said that if you're going to arrest a driver of a car, you can't just search their whole car unless they can reach over and grab a weapon out of that particular area. Okay? You follow me? The 1977 case of United States versus Chadwick says that if your glove compartment is locked and then you get pulled over for driving on a suspended license, that the police, without probable cause to believe, cannot search your glove box. If your glove box is locked, they can't break it open. Now, if you start talking and you don't use your trifold and invoke your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent, and you can do it really respectfully so that the cop doesn't jerk you out of the car and put you in torture cuffs and hurt you, you can say, listen, officer, you said my license is suspended. I respectfully invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. I'll step out for you, officer, with my hands up. And the reason why you want to step out of the car is because Arizona versus Gant says that they cannot search your car, even incident to arrest, if there's not probable cause to believe that you have contraband in your glove box. A lot of these things I flush out inside of your trifold. I teach a lot of these things inside your trifold. But coming up with Constitution Headquarters, I'm going to be teaching each and every one of these cases individually. So stay tuned this coming few days when I release that.
You know why your license is suspended?
I have no idea, bro. I had a weed DUI 3 years ago, and I've been doing the classes, and nobody said anything about anything other than I was good. I was good with restricted, I don't know, a year ago.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because like I said, on our end, it shows that you're
It's all good, bro. It's all good. I'm recording too, by the way.
Yeah, you're fine.
Just so you know.
Yeah, you're good.
So you want to make sure that you still invoke your Fifth Amendment right, and then don't give that cop probable cause to believe. So now let me explain something to you. If your glove box is not locked, then the 1977 case of South Dakota versus Opperman says that the police can inventory your car in the name of officer safety and also to preserve your belongings, to make sure that nobody steals your stuff. The 1977 case of South Dakota versus Opperman needs to be overturned. Mad Hatter with the super chat. Phoenix Rising with the super chat. Let's go, y'all. Keep the super chats coming. Keep the super chats coming. Throw them in for me. Just $5 or $10 for you. But if I get 20 or 30 people to do it, it makes it a lot easier for me. I appreciate your support. God bless. God bless. We don't stop. Okay. I mean, this kind of shit to me. I mean, maybe when I was a young man, but just somebody like mugging and dancing and all that shit. I mean, I know there's I guess you got to be in like your teens and 20s to enjoy shit like this, but I just don't. I don't like it.
When you came by chance?
Police officer regrets pulling this driver over. Maybe this isn't a cop sucking video.
On my dash cam. How fast were you going? It's on my dash.
Deplorable garbage. What's going on, Playboy?
Cam. You don't know how fast you were going? It's on my dash cam.
You roll your window down a little bit more for me so I can hear you?
That should be good enough.
You roll the window down just a little bit more so I can hear you?
I can hear you just
fine.
fine.
I can hear you because of all the traffic.
I can hear you just fine. I'll speak up a little louder so you can hear me.
A little bit for me. I'm Deputy Henny, Grace County Sheriff's Office. License, got your insurance with you?
Yep. May I ask the reason for the nature of the stop?
I will after you hand me your license and insurance, okay? You hand me your driver's license?
It's on this side here. Traffic's noise. If you're worried about the traffic, you're on the same side as the traffic noise, okay?
Guy, I can't hear you. Roll the window down just a little bit more for me, okay?
You're worried about the traffic noise. You're on the same side as the traffic over there. So I'll go ahead and get the luxury of you to put my driver's license and my insurance on this side of the window here, okay?
You want to hand me your driver's license?
No, they're right here.
Why won't you hand me your driver's license?
Because Texas law states I only have to exhibit them. I don't have to hand them over.
Well, you want to hold it out so I can get your information?
It's right here. Right against the window here.
This way so I can get your information.
I don't want to have to reach over there. I don't want you to say I'm reaching for anything. I want to keep my hands where you can see them. Everything right here that you need is right against this window here. And I'm just going to remain silent for the rest of the traffic stop, okay?
Okay, but okay, so now let me explain something to you. And the reason why people are like, oh, Chille, you give away your trifold, you sell your trifold. Let me explain something to you, okay? You have to say, I invoke my right. The 2013 case of Salinas versus Texas, the unelected black robe tyrants on the Supreme Court further infringed on your constitutional Fifth Amendment right to remain silent, extending the 2004 case of Hibble versus Nevada 6th District Court judges, where in the 2013 case, piggybacking on the 2004 case of Hibble, said that your Fifth Amendment right is not a right, it's a privilege, and that you have to actually say that you invoke your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Let's listen here.
When the officer asked for the driver's license and insurance.
Everything information. I don't want to have to reach over there. I don't want you to say I'm reaching for anything. I want to keep my hands where you can see them. Everything right here that you need is right against this window here. And I'm just going to remain silent for the rest of the...
And I'm just going to remain silent for the rest of the stop. That would actually be incorrect. That's not the right way to do it. Now, this is a First Amendment auditor named the Batisow, also known as Philip Turner, from the 2017 case of Turner versus Driver. So he gets away with this here by saying he's going to remain silent, but you actually have to say the words, I invoke my right to remain silent.
Traffic stop, okay?
When the officer asked for the driver's license and insurance, the driver displayed them against the window without handing them over. Under Texas Transportation Code Section 521.025, exhibiting a license is sufficient and physical surrender is not required. The driver calmly refused to hand over the documents, frustrating the officer's efforts. This left the officer with no choice but to continue without any further push.
How can I help you?
Hey, Mr. Turner, you still live the same address on your license?
Okay, that's a trick question. Let me teach you guys this and listen to this again. I'm going to run this back. That's a trick question.
I'm going to remain silent.
Hey,
okay, listen carefully.
How can I help you?
Hey, Mr. Turner, you still live the same address on your license?
Okay, what does it say right here on your trifold? What does it say right here? Let me show you this. I'm going to open this bad chicken big so you guys can see it. And this is the reason why. You can invoke your Fifth Amendment right without the trifold. No problem. You could take a screenshot of this and print it out yourself. There you go. Get a screenshot. You can print it out yourself and use this one little part of the 12 different cases in the trifold. No problem. I don't mind. But the reason why the trifold says right there, right down here, use the address on my ID. The reason why it says use the address on my ID is because it's a trick. It's a trap. The 2001 case of Atwater versus City of Lago Vista says that absolutely any infraction of the law is arrestable. It's up to the officer's discretion. That's Atwater versus City of Lago Vista 2001. So if Mr. Turner had a different address than was on his driver's license and a certain amount of time passed, depending on if you're in Texas or Arkansas or Massachusetts, if Mr. Turner answered the question and said, yes, actually, that's not my current address. My new address is here. And the cop said, well, how long have you lived at that address? And he said, oh, 6 months. He may say, and I don't know this, in the state of Idaho, you have 60 days or 90 days or whatever arbitrary number that state legislature has created where you're supposed to transfer your driver's license over. And Mr. Turner said, actually, that's not the current address on my driver's license. And then the cop says, well, how long have you lived there? He says, oh, 6 months. That's an infraction of the law, and the cop can arrest you for it. Because of the 2001 case of Atwater versus City of Lago Vista. I'll be teaching Constitution headquarters all next week. I'll be teaching each and every case one by one, and I'll be spending 5 to 10 minutes on each and every case so that you can learn the cases I'm rattling off here today next week. That's why I'm asking you to become a channel member so you know when I go live. And listen to the trap the cop tries to set for him. And Philip Turner is brilliant. He sidesteps it perfectly.
I'm going to remain...
Hey, Mr. Turner, still at the same address on your license?
I'm going to remain silent.
Say again?
Going to remain silent.
Hey, Mr. Turner, is the address on your license the same as your current address? I'm going to remain silent, says the brilliant Philip Turner.
All right. Do you want me to tell you why you got pulled over?
There's another one right there. Did you hear it?
All right. Do you want me to tell you why you got pulled over?
Do you want me to tell you why you got pulled over? So when the cop says, do you want me to tell you why I pulled you over? Your response is what? Respectfully, officer, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. That's how you answer that question.
Or do you want to remain silent?
I'm still waiting for the explanation.
I can't hear you. Speak up for me, please.
Still waiting for that explanation.
Philip Turner did not answer the question. He said, I'm still waiting for your explanation.
One more time.
Still waiting for that explanation.
Hey, sir, I can't hear you.
Oh, what a load of shit. He could hear him just fine.
I can hear you just fine, so I'm pretty sure I can hear you.
I can't hear you because of the traffic and you got this window rolled down like 3 inches.
Oh, he can hear him just fine. Put a 1 in the chat if the cop is lying.
Yeah, sure. You can tell me why you pulled me over.
Okay, do you want to know what the reason?
Yes, I'm still waiting.
Okay.
But he's not answering the question and saying yes, because once you answer one question, the cop wants you to answer another question.
Hey, did you happen to see me sitting on the side of the road back there?
There's another question. Hey, did you happen to see me sitting on the side of the road back there? Trying to get him to start answering questions, because then the follow-up is, well, how long have you been here? I don't want to answer that. Well, you answered a question a second ago. You're not cooperating.
A couple miles?
No, I was just driving on the road.
Hey, when you came by in the left-hand lane, but you're following the vehicle in front of you, about probably a car length and a half back. Were you aware that you're going that close?
I have a dash cam right here.
I can't hear you.
I understand. I know how far I was away from the vehicle.
How far were you?
What's that?
How far were you from the vehicle in front of you when you came by?
I know how far away. I know how far away I was, and that's all I'm going to say.
How far were you then?
I have it on my dash cam. That's all.
Going when you came by chance?
It's on my dash cam.
How fast were you going?
It's on my dash cam.
You don't know how fast you were going?
It's on my dash cam.
You roll your window down a little bit more for me, so I can hear you.
That should be good enough.
One second.
You
One
roll
second.
Down just a little bit more, so I can hear you.
Yeah, he can hear him just fine. Do you see that? How many questions? Can you guys count it? How many questions did the cop ask? He must have asked 20 questions. And so what I did is I pulled up this actual video on the Badass House channel. It's right here. Give me 1 second. I'm going to show you this whole pullover right now. I'm going to show you the whole thing, and I'm going to show you how this cop continues to try to trick Philip Turner, but Philip Turner is an absolute G. So this is the Badassow's channel. Let me move this over so you guys can see it real quick. And here is the Badassow's channel right there. Oh, I'm not subscribed to his channel. I was subscribed. It unsubscribed me. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, Philip. I've always been a fan, bro. Always. So here's that pullover again in its entirety. And we're going to watch, and let's count. If you guys could help me count how many questions this cop is going to ask Philip Turner. And then let's determine if he invoked his Fifth Amendment right perfectly on almost every single one of those questions. So Philip said, I recently got a new tint job on my car due to all black interior and the hot summers. I got a speeding ticket here 5 years ago. 2 years later, I found out I had a warrant due to the non-payment when I renewed my driver's license. I honestly forgot about it though, but paid it to remove the warrant status. Okay.
You roll your window down.
So here he is getting pulled over. There's no audio yet. Okay, so now here's where the stop begins, and we're going to watch this stop in almost its entirety, and I will shrink it down so you guys can see the whole screen here.
Hey, how are you? You roll your window down a little bit more for me so I can hear you.
So can someone keep track for me? There was question number 1 that he didn't answer. He said, hey, how are you? And then he said, can you roll your window down for me a little bit more? So there was 2 questions in a quick 2-second span.
Hey, how are you?
Question
you roll
1.
Your window down a little bit more for me.
Question
I
2.
can hear you.
That should be good enough.
You roll the window down just a little bit more. So
Question 3.
I can hear you just
I
fine.
can't hear you because of all the traffic.
I can hear you just fine. I'll speak up a little louder so you can hear me.
Speak up a little bit for me. I'm Deputy Henny, Grace County Sheriff's Office.
That's
Get your
fine.
license, get your
Question 4. Can you speak up a little bit more for me?
insurance with you.
Yep.
Question 5. Do you have your license, registration, and proof of insurance with you?
Master, reason for the nature of the stop?
I will after you hand me your license and insurance, okay?
So that's the big debate. I'm not going to give you my license till you tell me why you pulled me over. I'm not going to tell you why I pulled you over until you give me your license. What do I recommend? That you have everything up in your visor with your trifold and you give that dirty pig your license, registration, and proof of insurance right away upon the stop incurring.
Can you hand me your driver's license?
It's on this side here. Traffic's noise. If you're worried about the traffic, you're on the same side as the traffic noise, okay?
Guy, I can't hear you. Roll the window down just a little bit more for me, okay?
He did. Did you see him?
Traffic's noise. If you're worried about the traffic, you're on the same side as the traffic noise, okay?
Guy, I can't hear you. Roll the window down just a little bit more for me, okay?
Did you see he complied? He rolled the window down a little bit more.
You're worried about the traffic noise. You're on the same side as the traffic over there. So I'll go ahead and get the luxury of you to put my driver's license and my insurance on this side of the window here, okay?
You want to hand me your driver's license?
Everybody welcome Small Town Tyrant Hunter to the team. Team DLZ. Put it in the chat for me, everybody. Team DLZ, welcome Small Town Tyrant Hunter. Thanks for joining the memberships. I appreciate it. If y'all are so inclined, please join the memberships of this channel so that you definitely get notifications when I go live.
No, they're right here.
Why won't you hand me your driver's license?
Because Texas law states only have to exhibit them.
How many is that? That's another question right there. Mahmood, keeping great track.
They hand them over.
Well, you want to hold it out so I can get your information?
It's right here.
There's another question right there.
Right against the window here.
This way so I can get your information.
I don't want to have to reach over there. I don't want you to say I'm reaching for anything. I want to keep my hands where you can see them.
He's a black man in Texas. Don't reach.
Everything right here that you need is right against this window here. And I'm just going to remain silent for the rest of the traffic stop, okay?
So just so you know, let me tell you something. Philip Turner, if you guys don't know, I used to be a writer for a publication called Photography is Not a Crime. I think I was a writer for them in 2012 or 2013. And when I was a writer, and I just ghost wrote for a guy named Carlos Miller, I would send him in my articles, and then he would edit them and put them up under Carlos Miller because I was nobody knew who I was, but everybody knows who Carlos Miller is. He's an old school G. And so when I was a writer for Photography is Not a Crime, this man right here, Philip Turner, was one of the First Amendment auditors from 12, 13 years ago. And so what Philip Turner is holding up in his window right there was an old school, printed out, created trifold. It said, I will not answer any questions. I do not consent to any searches or seizures. It's the exact same thing right here. Don't ask me where I'm coming from. Don't ask me where I'm going. Don't ask me where I've been. If I've been drinking, if I have a gun, I will take no tests. I agree to no searches and seizures. That right there is the first ever trifold that wasn't created in a trifold.
How can I help you?
Jody Garner's here, everybody.
Hey, Mr. Turner, still have the same address on your license?
Another question. Mahmoud, how many questions is that?
I'm going to remain silent.
Say again?
Going to remain silent.
All right. You want me to tell you why you got pulled over?
There's another question.
Or do you want to remain silent?
There's another question.
I'm still waiting for that explanation.
Can't hear you. Speak up for me, please.
Still waiting for that explanation.
One more time.
Still waiting for that explanation.
Hey, sir, I can't hear you.
I can hear you just fine, so I'm pretty sure I can hear you.
I can't hear you because of the traffic and you got this window rolled down like 3 inches.
Yeah, sure. You can tell me why you pulled me over.
Okay, do you want to know what the reason?
Yes, I'm still waiting.
There's another question.
Hey, did you happen to see me sitting on the side of the road back there?
There's another question.
No, I was just driving on the road.
Hey, when you came by in the left-hand lane.
No, April, I take no credit for this man. I learned by watching him. He was out on the street auditing, and I was just writing articles once in a while for Photography is Not a Crime. I was not a staff writer for them. I wasn't a paid writer for them. I just contributed when I could, how I could, to Carlos Miller because I'm a huge Carlos Miller fan. But by no way, shape, or form was I employed by Photography is Not a Crime. I just contributed what I could.
But you're following the vehicle in front of
And just to give you a little more context, when Philip Turner created his symbol called the Batasow, he emailed it to me and said, hey, Chille, what do you think of my new symbol, the Batasow? I wrote him back and I said, Philip, that is fucking badass, brother. I love it. I love the Batasow because it kind of hinges on Batman.
About probably a car length and a half back. Were you aware that you're going that close?
There's another question.
I have a dash cam right here.
I can't hear you.
I understand. I know how far I was away from the vehicle.
How far were you?
There's another question.
What's that?
How far were you from the vehicle in front of you?
There's another question.
I know how far away. I know how far away I was, and that's all I'm going to say.
So he didn't answer the question. He said, I know how far away I was. He never answered.
I have it on my dash cam. That's all I'm saying.
He's informing the cop. He has it on his dash cam, but he's not answering questions.
You what?
I have it on my dash cam right here, which is recording.
All right.
And that's
so
all I'm going to
you're aware
say.
that you're probably a car length and a half or so back from this person in front of you?
There's another question.
It's on my dash cam.
And then listen to how Philip answers. I'm going to say that it was on my dash cam. He didn't answer the question.
Dash cam right here, which is recording.
All right.
And that's
so
all I'm going to
you're aware
say.
that you're probably a car length and a half or so back from this person in front of you?
I'm going to say it's on my dash cam.
Say again?
It's on my dash cam.
There's another question. Mahmoud, are you keeping track? That's a lot of questions. That's a lot of questions. He's not answering the question. He's doing brilliant, as usual. Philip Turner's brilliance.
Hey, do you know how fast you were going when you came by chance?
There's another question.
It's on my dash cam.
How fast were you going?
It's on my dash
There's another question.
cam.
You don't know how fast you were going?
It's on my dash cam.
There's another question, and Philip is explaining it's on my dash cam.
Okay. All right. Hey, when's the last time you got a ticket?
There's another question. Now he stands mute. Now listen, let me explain something to you. The 2013 case of Salinas versus Texas says that you must state the privilege of your Fifth Amendment right of the trifold that I sell to people on my website, Delete Lawz. The biggest part of it, besides learn the law, on the backside, the very first thing you see is I invoke the right to remain silent. You must actually say the words for the cop to stop questioning you and him to be in violation of the oath that he took.
Mr. Turner, when's the last time you got a ticket?
Another question.
Silent right now.
Say again?
I'm going to remain silent.
You're going to remain silent? Okay. All right. Hey, I'll be right back with you, okay?
Okay.
There's another question. Okay. Tyrant number 1, tyrant number 2. And Philip sits there standing mute because anything that you say on your dash cam can and will be used against you. Can the prosecutor subpoena your dash cam? Absolutely. Can the prosecutor take anything that you said on your dash cam?
What ended up happening was he ran my plates, and I had got a ticket here a long time ago. It was like a while back. I would say about almost 4 years ago. I got a ticket here, and he didn't pull me over immediately. He ran my tags first and then decided to pull me over. And then he wanted to ask me questions such as, do you know how close you were following? Which is on my dash cam. I don't have to answer that question.
No, you don't.
He was asking me how fast do I think I was going. You don't have to answer that question either. It's on my dash cam. Whether or not if you don't have a dash cam, you don't have to answer those questions.
No, you don't. So the tyrants are coming back out. Small town tyrant hunter. Hey, Brian from South Carolina. Good to see you, brother. Brian from South Carolina and I had a chat the other day on the phone for maybe an hour. How long did we talk? Hour or 2 hours on the phone, Brian? Thanks for the conversation, dude. You really taught me some stuff in that conversation. I really appreciate that. So now the cops are coming back to the car here. 36 questions, says Mahmoud and April Rain. 36 questions. If you invoke your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent, you can then check that cop and say, hey, I invoked my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Why are you still questioning me? And of course, that is now backed up with your camera. Rancho Relaxo said never answer. Here comes the two tyrants again. Now, what's she doing? Now she's taking a picture of his car, which, by the way, you can FOIA that picture. The brilliant Philip Turner, everybody.
Hey, roll that window down a little bit more and I check that tent.
All right, give me 1 second.
It's a little bit.
Now he's going to comply with that. I don't know if I would have complied with it, but Philip Turner's a G, so he's going to do what he does.
More. You go ahead and put your camera up here. That's fine. Just do it a couple more inches for me, okay? There you go. Let me hold the camera so you can get the reading.
I see it, 29.7.
29.7.
That was another question. Never give a cop your camera. When you surrender your camera, you're surrendering your phone. You're surrendering your phone. Can the cop walk away, take your phone, and start looking through it? Yes, he can. Everybody put Team DLZ in the chat. Put Team DLZ in the chat.
All right. So, you live up here now?
There's another question.
Mr. Turner, you living up here now?
I'm not answering any questions.
Say again?
I'm not answering any questions.
Okay. Why don't you want to answer any questions?
Because I'm exercising my
There's another question. Why don't you want to answer questions?
Fifth Amendment right now.
Okay.
What
Mr.
is
Turner, you living up here now?
I'm not answering any questions.
Say again?
I'm not answering any questions.
Okay. Why don't you want to answer any questions?
Because I'm exercising my Fifth Amendment right now.
Okay, so that's the first time the brilliant Philip Turner has says, I'm exercising my Fifth Amendment right now. If he had invoked his Fifth Amendment right from the very beginning of the stop, he then could have sued this cop for violating his rights and violating his own oath to office.
Okay. All right. You do this all the time?
I can give you a business
There's another question.
card after we're finished.
Say again?
I said I can give you a business card after we're finished.
Please? We're done.
We're done?
This is a warning for the traffic stop.
What was the
Huh?
What was the warning for?
What did I tell you why you recently got pulled over? For following too closely?
I'm not sure you were asking me questions, so I'm not sure if that was the reason why you were pulling me over. So you were asking me if I was following too close. You asked me how fast I was going.
Yeah.
But I still don't know why you're pulling me over.
Because you were following the vehicle in front of you
So
too close.
So
Okay? That's why you got pulled over. If you have all that stuff on your dash camera, you'll know it. Okay?
Sure.
So when you go back and look at it, you probably see my car parked on the side of the road. So you living up in this area now?
I'm not gonna answer any questions.
All right.
I'm not gonna get your business card or anything like
I don't
that?
have any with me. Do you have a business card? I'd have one.
Everybody, let me take a moment. Welcome First Amendment Protection Agency to the chat. Everybody get over and subscribe to First Amendment Protection Agency. In my opinion, he's the hottest auditor in the game right now, putting his boots on the ground, invoking his First Amendment right to be pressed in public. Love this guy. Love what he does. Love your work, FAPA, First Amendment Protection Agency.
On yours?
Yeah, sure. Can I get your name and badge number?
It's Hanning, number 18.
And your name and badge number?
Barker, 12.
And let me ask you guys a question. Why was Barker taking so many pictures of the Badasow?
Am I free to go or am I still being detained?
Oh, you're free to go. So where's this at?
Am I free to go or am I being detained? That's the 1983 case of Florida versus Royer, which I'll be teaching on Constitution headquarters, maybe as early as tomorrow. Got the posters on the wall. I'm getting the cards printed up right now. The cards are being printed today, so I should have them by tomorrow. You guys tune in for that, the 1983 case of Florida versus Royer. What they tried to do with the 1983 case of Florida versus Royer is temper the 1968 case of Terry versus Ohio that says reasonable articulable suspicion can allow you to detain someone and question them if they don't know to invoke their Fifth Amendment right. Well, then what they were doing is they were detaining people without telling them they were being detained. The 1983 case of Florida versus Royer made it so that if you said to the cop, am I being detained or am I free to go? The cop then had to inform you that you were being detained. So if you listen to it here, you can kind of catch it.
Am I free to go or am I still being detained?
Oh, you're free to go. So where's this at?
Oh my God. It's matching time, everybody. Phoenix Rising just threw in a couple bucks. Everybody match Phoenix Rising. Everybody throw in a couple bucks on Super Chat. Throw in $5, $10, $2, $1. Just go ahead and keep it going. I'm going to give away 5 free trifolds. Make sure you email me your full shipping address. How many questions were we at? What's the matter? You said it's 49 questions. There were 49 questions asked of the Badasow. James Forbes is here, everybody. Gloria's in the room. Let's see what Philip Turner has to say after all this happened.
And that's how you handle being pulled over by the police. You don't answer questions. Because you answer questions, that's only for them to build evidence that they don't have against you. They think you're speeding, so they're going to ask you if you were speeding. If you say you were speeding, then you just admitted to speeding and you're guilty. So the best thing to do is don't answer questions, remain silent, and let them do all the work.
He nailed it. He absolutely nailed it. So you guys do me a favor right now, get over to my website and buy a trifold. It's $25. If you buy one, I give you 2. It's not on the website, but everybody here knows what I do. If you buy one, I give you 2. If you buy 2, I give you 3. If you buy 3, I give you 4. If you buy 4, I give you 5. And I give you cop cards with your trifold. I give you cop cards with your trifold 100% for free. Don't tell anybody else. Terry Marine Bad Motherfucker is in the room, everybody. Terry Marine Bad Motherfucker is in the room. Do me a favor, get over there and get a trifold right now. Get a trifold on my website, DeleteLawz.com. If you can't afford it, email me your full shipping address, and at the very minimum, I will email you a printable trifold for free, for nothing, for you sending me an email. That's what it'll cost you. Enough time for you to send me an email. Okay, well, so Richard said that he tried this and he got arrested. Well, then send me the video. Because if you follow what we teach here on Delete Lawz, if you follow what we teach, then you started off by what's the first thing that we do? What's the very first thing? Can anybody tell Richard? Richard said he got arrested for invoking his Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. So what's the first thing we do, though, when we get pulled over? What is step 1 in the process of when you get pulled over in these United States of America? I'm checking out the chat right now. Who's going to get it first? Go to DeleteLawz.com, survival. I don't know if that's a true question or not. Film. Rancho Relaxo got it. The very first thing you do when you get pulled over is you start filming. It's the very first thing that you do. It's numero uno. You start filming. Small Town Tyrant Hunter has matched Phoenix Rising. Thank you so much for the super chat. Start recording. Record. Chris Boudreau said record. Maddie said record. The very first thing you do is you start recording. That's what you do. Yeah, I mean, of course, the best way is not to be pulled over. But let me ask you a question. Are the cops trying to pull you over? Is that what their goal is? Their goal is to pull you over, right? That's what they're trying to do. Let me pull up a First Amendment Protection Agency video. I haven't seen one of his videos. I saw one the other day, but I don't know. First Amendment Protection Agency. Let's check out what the channel he's got. His latest video is going to be right here. I mean, 70,000 views on this. Okay, so this is the... Oh, I saw this one already. Let me see one that I have not watched yet in entirety. Okay. So here it is right here. I've got this pulled up. We're going to watch First Amendment Protection Agency. He was just in the chat. Absolutely love this guy. He is an absolute G. The way he's doing it and the way he's gaining the respect of millions of people by explaining what he's doing.
So we got the Virginia.
Okay, so let me show you guys this. Let me get my big ugly face off the screen here. Okay. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to be... My big nice face off the screen here real quick. Let me get my face off screen here. So this is First Amendment Protection Agency.
ABC store.
And do you see what I have right here? You guys, make sure when you subscribe to this channel, make sure you subscribe to my channel and to this channel. Hit the bell notifications so that you get all of the notifications of when we're going live. I'm going to open myself up a little bigger here. And now I'm going to go here. This is First Amendment Protection Agency. Let's get into it and let's see what they say.
Right here.
Thanks for the super chat. Grateful Dabs matching $5. Thanks so much. SWE Observer throwing in some coin. What's the matter you throwing in some coin. Manny Quinn throwing in some coin. Thank you so much.
Ah, not too bad. Living the dream, man. I guess he changed his mind.
Okay, now watch how FAPA handles this. He lets the public know what he's doing.
What's up, buddy? Yeah.
Oh, for what?
For everything.
Okay. What does that mean?
What does that mean?
Yeah.
Does the answer really change anything for you, or?
Well, I mean, I know that this is public, but I just like to be know why.
Okay, well, what I do is I stress test our First Amendment right to the freedom of press in public.
Oh, yeah, go for it.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. It's not about...
Did you hear it? Did you hear what he said? He just answered the guy's question. What are you doing here? What are you doing here?
Really change anything for you, or?
Well, I mean, I know that this is public, but I just like to be know why.
Okay, so he says, I know this is public, but let me know why. And listen to how FAPA answers this question just so absolutely brilliantly. It's absolutely perfect. I couldn't do it any better myself.
Okay, well, what I do is I stress test our First Amendment right to the freedom of press in public.
Oh, yeah, go for it.
All right, thank you.
And then he says, okay, everybody do me a favor. A round of applause. A round of applause for the man who said, I'm stress testing our First Amendment right to be press in public. Right there. He absolutely nailed it. Super chats coming in from James Forbes and from Daniel. Thank you guys so much. There's First Amendment Protection Agency with a super chat of his own. My brother, I'm honored. Thank you so much, sir. Small Town Tyrant Hunter with a $10 super chat. Yes. You guys, listen, thank you so much for the super chats. You guys keep this channel alive because I mostly give away my product for free now. If a couple of you guys can buy the trifold, that supports what we're doing. But we're not going to stop. I'm going to keep on giving away trifolds for free. Email me if you need one. I'll send you one off by the end of the day today.
It's not about figuring balance to do that.
Yeah.
The stress test is just like sociologically, it's a little awkward for someone to film you. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, so the awkwardness that the gentleman is referring to, it's called the Hawthorne effect. You guys can look it up. Hawthorne. The Hawthorne effect is that when you film somebody, their behavior will change. If you don't believe me, try it. The next time you see your brother, your sister, your cousin, your neighbor, pull out your camera and start filming the interaction, and you will see that either one, they'll become uncomfortable, or number two, they'll start to perform for the camera. But what will not happen is their behavior will remain the same and static. It will change when you film them, and that's called the Hawthorne effect, and that's what this gentleman here is referencing.
Well, I mean, I kind of do, but do you support people's rights or do you support feelings over rights?
And then what FAPA does right here so brilliantly is he then makes the viewer, you and I, make the decision of whose side we're on by saying, do you support our rights or do you support our feelings? Now, each and every one of us watching has to decide if we support rights or we support feelings. Put in the comment section, if you would, please. Do you support rights or feelings? Rights or feelings? Put it in the comment section. I just want to see what people think.
I'm not a politician.
I'm not a politician either. I'm a human as well.
Yeah.
But you have no expectation to privacy in public.
So I support rights, but I also know that sometimes my rights make people feel a certain way, and I usually try to be courteous about that.
Well, I understand. I understand that aspect of it, and you know, I'm being completely courteous to you, and I'm just gonna.
I'm being completely courteous to you. I just asked a question.
Absolutely, and I answered for you.
See you on TikTok.
All right, have a good one, man.
All right.
Take it easy.
Brilliant work, FAPA. Brilliant work, dude. I could not do that better myself. That's as good as you get right there, folks. That's as good as you get as a First Amendment auditor. He told him what he was doing. He made the audience pick a side, and then he explained to him that, hey, I have a right to film you. You're in public. It was perfect. It was literally perfection. That's why I told you to subscribe to this guy's channel, because you couldn't do it better than that if you're a First Amendment auditor.
Oh boy. I hope she's not on the phone with police.
I'll bet she is.
That's what I gotta say I feel like she's doing, though. This guy isn't here for me, is he?
Of course he is. Daniel with the JBTP.
Oh boy.
JBTP. What does that mean? Can somebody
go.
explain what JBTP means for the people in the
Roanoke
chat?
Police. Nationally accredited. Holy cow, he's pulling into a parking spot. Get out of here. What am I doing? Like, do you not know what I'm doing? I mean, ask a dumb question, get a dumb answer. Yeah? Really? By who? By who? By who? He's handling the riffraff right away. All the way down the street. Let's see how long she keeps it up. Oh, come on! Keep it up!
So I just pinned at the top, your ignorance said, please comes to Athens, Ohio, more corrupt cops than criminals. So check this out. I'm going to drop a link in the chat. This is an entire series that I made on the state of Ohio, starting in Ironton, Ohio. Your ignorance, take a look at the link I just put in the chat. That's episode 1 of American Patriot, my entire 40-some-odd part miniseries about Ohio and what a corrupt police state Ohio is. We're going to watch that episode next. Jennifer Hill's here, everybody.
How's it going?
How you doing?
Oh, not too bad. How about you? Filming for filming.
Good, man. No issues. I told them you're on the sidewalk, public view, no expectation of privacy in public. So as long as they don't want you on their property. If you go on their property, then that's it. But outside of that, man, I could care less.
What do you mean then that's it? I'm
Huh?
confused. What do you mean that's it?
What do you mean?
Like you said, if I go on their property, that's it.
They asked me to tell you they don't want you on the property.
Well, they've asked you to tell me that? Nobody's came out and told me
Okay.
that. I don't want like a hearsay situation
I got
going
you.
on.
Well, that's
so.
what they said. They said, you're fine. I told them, explained the whole public sidewalk and all that. You're fine. All right. You made some customers uncomfortable. That's their problem, okay?
It's their prerogative, man.
Yeah, so as far as
Can I just get name and badge number again?
Yeah.
Sorry?
Woolard.
Woolard. What?
1232.
Sweet.
So,
awesome.
As far as we're concerned, you're all good to go, man.
Awesome. Thank you very
All
much.
right, man.
Can I get the CAD number as well?
So it sounds like he's ex-military. Good to go is a military term.
For the incident?
CAD number?
Yes, sir. Or the incident number? No.
You can. I mean, there's no incident other than they call for trespassing. You're not trespassing.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Well, I'm just trying to get the police report and everything like that and hear the
But
call.
I didn't ID you, so you're not involved in the report. Okay?
What-
You want
so-
to give your ID and I can put you in, then I can give you.
Well, no. What I'm asking is I'm asking for the call.
Yeah, but it's their call.
Right.
Okay, it's not your call.
No, it's okay. It's a public record. So you're
Right.
telling me you can't give me the CAD number that's
you're
on
not
your
involved
computer
in the
screen?
call.
Oh, I absolutely am. I'll go and get the record
Okay,
after.
that's fine.
Thanks,
Thanks,
man.
buddy.
I appreciate your help.
See, so he comes off like like he respects rights, which he understands. There's no expectation to privacy in public. But then when First Amendment Protection Agency simply asks for the CAD number, he turns into the dickhead cop that he is.
Pretty simple request. Not that hard. But it is what it is. To each their own. He's got to play his side of the game.
There's our hero right there, everybody. Out there putting his boots on the ground, filming cops, and taking on the police state, prison state, death state, ensuring that our First Amendment right to be press in public spaces is respected. Big shout out to FAPA. I want to get a face to. Okay, so another person pulls up and says, "What are you doing?"
What's up, buddy? What does that answer change anything for you? It does. Let me help you out. It doesn't. Let me help you out. It doesn't change anything. There you go. I'm glad you have eyes. That's good. Cop car decked out with an American flag decal. Can't tell. I believe it is.
Hey, mama, it's your son. So hold on one second. So listen, y'all. I'm going to drop the link for this entire series in the chat. There's over 40 parts, Deplorable Garbage. If you haven't seen this entire channel, you can start at episode 1 and go all the way to episode 40-something. This is my work that I did in Ironton, Ohio, where I got 5 cops fired, 1 cop put in jail. The chief of police resigned the day I left. I almost had the mayor revoked. Almost got rid of that damn sheriff, Jeff Lawless, whose son later got caught being a cross-dresser in the jail and abusing prisoners. And so check this out. This is my series called American Patriot Forever. It's right here. There it is, Ironton Uncovered. This entire series took place in Ironton, Ohio. And I want to watch this to you guys. Watch every single episode of this, and you'll understand the reason why I was able to put myself on the map as a First Amendment auditor. Watch this series. It's incredible. It really is. And the editor, I give a big shout out to the editor who did this work.
Hey, Mama, it's your son. How are you? I'm doing fine. You got nothing to worry about. You know, a lot of people are saying a lot of things about the cops in this town. And the people who I have not heard from are the cops. So today, I'm going to go and track these cops down. I guarantee you they got someone pulled over somewhere. And the question I have for the cops of Ironton, Ohio is this. What the hell's going on in this town? And are you responsible for even 1/10 of what these people are saying?
A lot of people are talking about you. I wanted to give you fair time to plead your case. You should deserve to be heard. You're a human being. A lot of people are saying things to me. I don't know you. All I'm doing is reporting the story they're telling me. I would just like to hear, step back from his backside so he doesn't get intimidated. I'm not trying to intimidate you. You know I'm for law and order. Can you have a second? Can you guys step back a little bit? Let me just talk.
And like I said, no comment. So.
No, listen, Blankenship, this is about respect, dude. You're gonna lose all your respect, and you don't. If once you lose respect, you lose all power.
Okay.
Tell these people what's happened.
No comment.
You don't hit people. You don't punch people.
No comment.
Why would you take no comment? This is your town. Lots of people are talking about you. You have the opportunity to say your case. McKnight, you want to say something? This piece of shit, McKnight, just ran in and totaled someone's car day before yesterday. Do you want to say something, Mr. McKnight? Do you want? People are saying things. I don't know you.
Okay.
I'm only repeating what people are saying here.
Listen to me. Okay.
I'm giving you
We're
the chance to be heard.
I need you to step
Where's
away,
your
okay?
investigation? Is there a yellow tape somewhere?
We're conducting an investigation.
What is it? No transparency. Zero transparency.
I don't have to tell you
Well,
that
well
information.
then I'm on a public street and I'm just approaching a public servant. Take your hand off your gun, McKnight. You're in no jeopardy from me. I'm not going to attack you. I'm for rule of law. Okay. But you don't have to answer my questions. But you can't tell me what to do either. You don't get dominion over me. You're not the boss of me. A lawful order is when I've broken the law. I'm just having I'm redressing government officials. You are in power. You have all the power, sir. Okay, you guys are free to walk away. I won't stalk you. I gave McKnight and Blankenship a chance to be heard, and they're saying they're pleading the fifth. And I can't, I'm not a police interrogator. I don't lock you in a room and then ask you the same question over and over and over again. If you walk away from me as a man, and I've approached you as a man, and then you walk away, I have to let you walk away to remain a man. I'm recording police in their official capacity. They're sitting here. I don't know why they're sitting here. I don't know why, but I drove down this road, and the cops are here. They're out here. They're just in the middle of the road. You see? Here's the road here. There's the road there. Yeah. Here's how it all began. This is the beginning of Ironton Uncovered.
Tim.
Tim what?
Wait, why do I have to give you that? I don't understand that.
Because I stopped you for a traffic violation. You have to give it.
For what traffic?
Not using turn signal 100 feet prior.
Did I commit a crime? I need to speak to your supervisor.
Okay, he's on his way, and he's got to tell you the same thing. You give me your ID. Step out.
Sir, don't put your hands on me. I want your supervisor. I want your supervisor. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, I'm not. Oh my God. Hey, what the fuck?
You get back. Get back.
Get your camera on, please!
Get back in the car.
Sarah.
Stay in the car.
No one's gonna
I haven't resisted or anything. What the hell is this about?
Knees up. Stand up.
Are you kidding me?
Knees up, roll on your knees.
I'm not going to move.
All right, that's fine.
I want the supervisor. That's all I asked for.
There is no need for
You know what there's no need for?
crime was committed!
That's a traffic violation.
Sir, you wanted
Okay, he's gonna ticket. You have to give me the right.
You have to let me.
Do you hear the tyranny? He said, "Why are you doing this to me?" And he said,
Speak to your
He said, "That's a traffic violation." That's what he said. "Why are you doing this to me? That's a traffic violation is the reason why we're beating you and tasing you."
I haven't resisted or anything. What the hell is this about?
Knees up. Stand up.
Are you kidding me?
Knees up, roll on your knees.
I'm not going to move.
All right, that's fine.
I want the supervisor. That's all I asked for.
There is no need for
You know what there's no need for?
crime was committed!
That's a traffic violation.
Sir, you wanted
No crime was committed. That's a traffic violation. I'm going to tase your ass.
Okay, he's gonna ticket.
Just ask
You have to give me the
You
right.
have to let me speak to your supervisor.
No.
That's the law.
And he's coming, but he's
That
gonna
is
tell you
the law.
something. Have you seen?
Get white.
Hey, Mom, it's your son. Well, I'm off again. I'm leaving Dallas and I'm going up to Ohio. This woman up in Ohio's called me and now she's sent me the video. And she's getting stalked and harassed by these cops up there in this small little town called Ironton. You know, I don't know what I can do, Mom, but I tell you, I've had enough. I've had enough. I'm so sick and tired of police just abusing people constantly. And I know I was put on this earth for something, so I think this is what my purpose is. I know. I'll be careful. I can hardly hear you. Anyway, listen, I love you. I'll call you when I get to Ohio. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Step on out.
I've done nothing wrong.
You can step on out.
Fine, but there's no
Step back here with
sense in
him,
that.
okay? You can stand back here with him, okay? You can stand back here with him, okay?
Why did you do that?
Okay.
Turn around, put your hands behind your back.
I've done nothing wrong. It's not wrong to plead my case. What have I done?
Lean back your car.
He is.
All right, well, he can sit there for a minute.
So this is what happened. I'm behind another car, and I observed because I was watching the vehicle.
Hey, back her up.
So I'm got my lights on. That car goes that way. Here's my supervisor.
Just so you know, just a little fun fact right here. I got this guy put in jail for a year for being a drug dealer because I announced to the public that he was a drug dealer. A couple months after I left Ironton, he was arrested and put in jail for being a drug dealer.
Here's the thing. I have the right to being yanked out of my property and slammed on the ground.
Okay, yeah. I won't. Yeah, she said he's got two tattoos. One looks like a fist, one looks like a square. He's got an eye on one side and a square tattoo right here. Where's it at? How much is it?
She was pulled over for having the wrong color car.
Going to 2625 6th Street. Really?
They're stalking her and harassing her, and she's arrested for having the wrong color car or not using her blinker.
Really?
Yep.
Look at the little doggy. Look at. Hey, buddy. Watch the motherfucker. I'm tired of worrying about them pulling me over and dumb shit. Next time they pull me over, they better have a real good fucking reason.
Doing it intentionally too to intimidate us.
Oh, he's pulling us over.
Crack your window.
Oh, I got you.
Unfortunately, you've committed a couple.
Just don't argue with him. We just need to get back to work, so.
Traffic violations on just your vehicle. So,
Okay.
shut up.
Just don't say that.
Just shut up. Because I'm not talking to you.
Is that a lawful order?
That is a lawful order.
Okay.
I don't like being interrupted. I don't like trying to be talked over to. What you're trying to do is what she is doing.
Okay.
I apologize.
So this is what I'm saying. I want you to take your seatbelt off and you're coming back here, me and you're going to talk like men instead of having your wife yell over the top.
Sir,
Oh, wow.
I
I told you
apologize.
once, shut up.
Okay, just.
I told you once, shut up.
Listen.
Shut up. Yeah.
No, sir, no,
No.
sir. She's not breaking any laws.
She's done obstructed me twice. If I give her a lawful order to shut up,
Well,
it
she
is.
said I apologize.
There's no such thing as a lawful order to shut up.
Answer, open the door.
Who was talking to us, sir?
No, I said step out here. Take your
Okay.
seatbelt off.
Just
Face
step
away.
out. Just do what he says, babe.
You, I want right there.
I
tell her-
asked if we could de-escalate. That's all
and
I
I
said. You were
de-escalated, and
seeming
she
like you were
continued to
getting really-
yell and talk over top of
Is
me.
she being under arrest here?
Yes, she is.
For talking?
For obstruction and failure to comply
Sir,
with a
she was
lawful order.
just telling.
I went to Ironton, and this all ended. A lot of these charges didn't go through.
After I told her to shut up and let me and you talk.
Okay, I'll speak to
Because
your
she was
supervisor.
yelling over
Are you the
top of you.
supervisor?
Yes, go ahead, talk to her.
I'm sorry. I don't know how this escalated into all this. We've been stopped here in this town before for this, and you were the one that stopped us.
You guys have also made false complaints.
Well, we haven't made any complaints. No, she attempted to make a complaint.
But it was false.
That was false.
She got called out on it.
What was the
Right on
complaint?
station.
What was the complaint?
I'm not exactly.
The complaint was about us being stopped and me being yanked out of my car and held in jail for 3 days. And my family told him that I didn't have a bond when actually I did. The bondsman came and got me.
That has nothing to do with us.
Exactly. Well, that was what she was attempting to complain about. We didn't know who to go to with that complaint. I'm gonna put this back in my glove box. Oh God, damn it! She fainted. She fainted. Babe.
Yes, sir. There's no need for ambulance. I just scare really easy, and I understand that's what you
I need to
have
get
to do.
on my phone and cancel this delivery. All this embarrassment.
Sarah called me frantic and explained to me she'd been pulled over 5 times in about a 1-month period and had been put in jail on 2 or 3 of those occasions.
I've literally been circled. How many times now? That makes 3rd time. And I can't fucking do it, man. I can't do it. What? Seriously. Dude, can't do it, man. I can't.
He's pulling you over.
He can't pull me over. I didn't do anything.
Use your Fifth Amendment right.
Did you hear what he said? Use your 5th Amendment right and remain silent.
You got a license on you, ma'am?
I do.
But I'm on the phone with 911 now, and I want to know why you're following me.
I'm not following you.
You did. You circled the block 3 times. That's why I stopped and pulled over to lock eyes with you, because every time I come over here, you all harass me. What did I do?
You broke a traffic violation.
What was a traffic violation?
It was a turn signal and a stop sign
You just
violation.
did a U-turn in the middle of the street.
To catch up to you.
To me, sir, I stopped. I stopped immediately.
Well, just hop out here.
I'm not. I need an officer here, please. This officer is following me.
826.
I'm not doing anything wrong.
It's how it works. I'm going to ask you to step out. I'm going to tell you to step out, and then I'm going to force you to step out. You broke a traffic violation. Be a woman. Own up to it. We're here. You got ID on you? I told you what the traffic violation was. That was a turn signal.
Doing a U-turn in the middle of the street for no emergency, you have to abide by the law as well, and I didn't do anything. I stopped right there.
Well, I'm writing you a citation for the turn signal and stop sign. I said just mark and hold her information. I think I had an interaction with you up here, and you...
You did. You stopped me in front of Joanne while I was putting my makeup on for a turn signal violation. That didn't happen.
Okay. I'm informing you that you are going to get a citation for the turn signal and a stop sign. In the middle of the road.
I have you on video.
That's fine.
Following me, circling the block, coming around, and finding me. And I am going to your superiors.
There he is.
Here I am.
No, I'm going to your superior.
Oh, okay. Her name's Chief Wagner. She's
I
at the
know
office
exactly
today.
who she is.
Chief Wagner retired 1 month after I left Ironton and sued them. If you're unaware, I have another ongoing lawsuit against Ironton, Ohio, when my first case was dismissed on procedural grounds, and now this next case is not getting dismissed on procedural grounds.
I spoke with Miss Wagner several times.
Okay. They never do anything. What you got?
She stopped right at the crosswalk. And then when she seen me, that's when she turned the turn signal on.
There you go. Make sure you put a nice narrative on the background so you can reference it, because I'm sure she'll take it to court.
Oh, yeah.
She did take it to court, and she won.
Hello?
Okay, Sarah, I'm leaving here tomorrow morning. It'll take me 12 hours to drive to Ohio.
So, well, I live in Kentucky, which is right across the river.
I know,
yeah.
I know you live in Kentucky. I know where you live. I got everything all mapped out. So this is just a phone call to let you know that I'm on my way. I'll see you in less than 24, 48 hours. Okay?
I appreciate you so much.
Actually, I drove 16 hours nonstop from Dallas to Ironton, Ohio, and got there at about 4 o'clock in the morning.
Get all your videos in order so that we can go over them as quick as we can when I get there, okay?
Okie doke.
Okay, I'll see you Monday morning.
All right, thank you very much.
You bet. Hey, Sarah, keep it under your hat. Keep it under your hat, real quiet, okay?
Definitely.
Monday. Okay, bye-bye.
All right, thanks, guys. Bye.
Is that the police department right there? That is the police department. Well, God bless. Hey, Mom.
So this is the actual beginning. Let me check the chat and see where you guys are at. Matthew with the super chat. Right on, brother. Thanks a lot for the super chat, man. So I'm only gonna show a little bit of one more episode, then we're gonna jump back into some more cops pulling people over and violating people's rights. I'm only going to show a little bit of this one, but this is where the Ironton series actually begins. So this should be episode 1, but every single episode is labeled EP1, EP2, EP3, EP4. Start at episode 1 and just continue down the line. Here's the link for episode 1, and then you can just go right into episode 2. We're only going to watch a little bit of this one.
So I've been here for a day now, half a day, and I met with these two people, Tim and Sarah, and it is real. I saw the video footage. These people are getting arrested for not using a blinker. I wish I was joking. I'm not. They're getting arrested for not using a blinker. We saw this how many years? My whole life we've just seen it, where police can do whatever they want. And now I learned my rights. I know our rights. I know what I can do, and I know what I can't do. And I'll tell you what, Mom, I'm going to go up there. I'm going to go up there and I'm going to talk to that chief of police. And I'm going to let her know in no uncertain terms that we, the people, are watching. And there's going to be a champion. And it's going to be me. I am not going to tolerate this.
Hell no, we're not going to tolerate it. We don't stop. Put it in the comment section. We don't stop. Just watch a couple minutes of this and then we're going to jump into some more videos. Happy Friday, everybody. TGIF. Happy Friday, everybody. This is real footage. This is not a skit. None of this is acted. This is 100% real. The things that are happening here are so egregious. What I'm seeing on video is outright constitutional violations. And I'm not talking about Yunez. I'm not talking about where they put him in handcuffs and tortured him. I'm talking about stalking. I'm talking about stalking people. And when you guys see the video, when you see what these cops are doing in Ironton, is that the police department right there? That is the police department. Well, God bless. Now, inside this police department here, I won't express quite the same amount of Hello? Well, that's definitely a cop car, and they got some stuff in there. So that's B. Pauley. This is a police interceptor. So you got the lights back here. There has to be another way into this police department. Nothing. I don't know why they're ducking. Ma'am, is there a way to get into that police department?
You have to go out back and
Okay.
under the whatever that blue awning or something.
Is there a way to call there or anything?
No idea.
I got you. I got you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Are you a police officer? No. Is there a way to get access to the police officers? I want to file a complaint.
I'm not sure.
I'm trying to file a complaint.
Does that door not open?
It does not open. I tried it. I gave it the old college try here. Hey.
That ain't me.
I need to file a complaint. That's why I'm here.
That's that place, not this place.
Brandy Swaney with the super chat. Thanks a lot, y'all. I really appreciate it. Thank you. BZ Watchdog is in the room. If you guys are not watching BZ Watchdog's channel, he's out there crushing it.
Right there.
Yeah, but you guys, how do I get access? I need to file
Call
a
that
complaint.
phone number. Step down there because we're getting ready to bring inmates
We're
out.
gonna
Step
bring
down there and
inmates
make
in.
that. Call that phone number.
In the history of you guys doing this, has anybody ever tried to take prisoners out of your hands? So that's not going to happen today, then, is it?
I've done
Well, then
it
is it?
46 years and I ain't never lost one.
Right, and so I'm not going to start today
Right, but you're
trying
in the
to
way,
take.
though, of them coming
I'm not in
down
the
there
way.
in
You can
shackles.
walk right by me.
Back over there.
I don't want you there.
I don't care if you want me here. This is a publicly funded
no,
job.
it's not.
Go ahead, dude.
Listen.
Go ahead.
I don't care.
Go ahead. You don't know who I am.
I don't care who you are.
Okay, well, I can stand right here.
Well, I
I'm
don't
waiting
know.
for them to
We're
answer the
bringing
door.
inmates out.
I don't give a
want
damn
you
what
there.
you're doing. I don't care.
I don't care what
I
you're
don't
doing.
care.
You're in our way.
I'm not in your way. There's
The hell
plenty of
you
space
ain't. You're
right-
in my
If
way.
they would have answered the door, I would have a
down
conversation.
there.
I'll step on this side.
Right down there.
I'm not stepping
That's what I
anywhere.
want
I'm
you to
waiting
do.
by this door. I'm waiting by this door, dude. And that's what I'm doing. No one's ever tried to attack you and take these inmates away, so just stop it. Settle yourself down. Can I file a complaint? Like where? Criminal reports. That's the one I want right there. 740-532-3525. Is the chief here? Is Pam Wagner here? Real polite folks here in Ironton, Ohio. Well, guys, let me just tell you, I'm a civil libertarian, and what I do is I expose corrupt police departments all over
Congratulations. I'm glad you do.
over the country. And this one
This
right
young
here,
lady right here?
this one right here is super corrupt. Okay. Hey, I'm here to file a criminal complaint against Blankenship. I got him on video. You can see the video.
Okay,
And
what's going on?
He's harassing Sarah Page. I've got about 10 videos.
If you're not the victim, I can take no complaint.
She resigned approximately 1 month after I left, and I sued her with a federal civil rights lawsuit. The judge in that lawsuit dismissed the case on procedural grounds, but now it's been almost 3 years, and I'm a lot better at filing federal civil rights lawsuits as a pro se litigant.
For me, I have to have a complaint from her.
I'm a civil libertarian. Are you the chief? Are you Pam?
I am.
Oh, but she came here. You're Pam. There's Pam Wagner.
Yep.
So she came here, and what Pam said to her was that she would arrest her for filing a false complaint.
That is not.
That's what you
that's not
said.
true.
That's what you said, Pam. Don't lie. That's what you said. I got it on video. I have it on video. I have
So do
everything
I.
on video. So why can't she file a complaint? Why can't Sarah file a complaint?
She could file a complaint on anything she wants to, and I
No,
explained
you
that to
said
her.
you would arrest her if she filed a complaint. Is what you said.
No, I did not.
That's what
say
you
that.
said. That's what you said. Do you know what I do?
Do you know what I did?
Oh, I know what you do. I know everything about your record. I looked you all up before I drove all the way over here.
I'm sure you did.
So, did you see Blankenship follow Sarah around 6-8 times and pull her over? Did you see her wrist after he cuffed her up? Did you know he's been pulled over twice for not using a blinker? Twice? And then you go to handcuffs for that? You go to handcuffs for not using a blinker?
Okay, when she came in here,
Uh-huh.
what she said is she had it on video.
She does.
Well, she never showed me that video. What she did, and I told her, I said, well, we'll pull the body camera footage up.
Okay.
And we did.
Right?
We did.
And you saw him circle around her 15 times and then put her in cuffs? Two times these people have been pulled over for not using a blinker, and 2 times they've been put in handcuffs. You know handcuffs are torture, right? Absolute torture.
Okay. You've got the video of her being put in handcuffs.
I've got a wrist as well.
No. You've got the
I've
video.
got all the videos, every one of them. There's
Okay.
dozens of videos, Pam. They've been harassing these 2 people because they found a wallet, they didn't give it back, they stole the wallet, your cops did, and then they've been harassing these people for 2 years. And you guys been picking on people who don't have the brains, the charisma, or the knowledge to actually take you on. And that's why I'm here, Pam.
Okay.
And that's what I'm gonna do. Because let me tell you something, you know whose head's gonna roll getting fired? Yours. Because of what you've been covering up for 2
Yep, and she resigned.
years. It's disgusting, Pam. It's disgusting. How could you even stand here and not feel 1 ounce of sorrow? Why don't you just say you're sorry?
For what?
For allowing Blankenship to totally harass Sarah.
When Sarah came in here,
you said you would arrest her for filing a false police report.
That's not what was said.
That's what she told me you said, Pam.
That was not what was said.
What'd you say then?
I told her she can fill out any paperwork she wants.
And?
And she said she had it on video. And
Uh-huh.
I said my officers have it on video as well.
Right. And did you look at the video, Pam?
Absolutely.
And you
did.
watched. So she's saying she actually saw the video. When you guys
So
see
did
this
Sarah.
video,
Sarah sat right
when
there
you
and
guys
watched
see
it
this
with me.
video, if she just admitted she saw the video, ma'am, you're putting yourself in a bad position here. If I was you, I would remain silent because what you guys have done is criminal.
Are you an attorney?
I don't have to answer your questions. Here's what I do have to file civil litigation. No, I'm not leaving. I'm in a public space. I'm not going anywhere. This is not McDonald's or Walmart. You can't trespass me for standing here. Are you going to walk away from the meeting now? Is that what you're going to do? You're going to flee? You're going to run and hide? Or do I get to meet with Blankenship now?
There's no one here but me.
Yeah. So you're holding this place down then?
There's no one here. I don't even have a clerk here.
Let me ask you, instead of you and I battling, are you?
I'm not battling because I have nothing to battle over.
You're about to find out. But
Okay.
let me ask you a question. Instead of this, are you actually going to do anything? This is a dog shit police department. She's about to find out. She's about to find out. That's what she's about to do. And I have every right to be upset. She's a total tyrant. You have no idea. You can tell from the way that this guy acts that this is how they all behave here. This is how they behave in Ironton, Ohio. They're all a bunch of cowards, every last one of them. Coward, coward, coward. What they did at Ironton Police Department to these people, Yunez's case is a fraction of what this case is. These people have been arrested, cuffed, jailed. That's what's going on here. That's why I had to leave and have an emergency trip here, because Sarah got pulled over twice in the past 2 weeks, and she got put in handcuffs for 30 minutes. For 30 minutes. Scum buckets. Just scum. Just outright scum. Really, truly, scum. There's no other way to see it. I have a right to stand in the public. You guys can do whatever. You guys can do whatever you'd like.
Do you see? Do you see how every episode is labeled episode? Let me make sure you guys can hear me on the screen here. Do you see here how? I'm sorry about that. Do you see here how every episode is labeled episode 1, episode 2, episode 3? You can go through and watch the entire 44 episode series. Each one's about 10 minutes, so it's about, I don't know, do the math on that. And you guys can watch each and every episode of the Ironton Uncovered series And this is 100% in the state of Ohio. Let me check the chat. Brandy Swaney with the super chat. Thanks so much. BZ Watchdog with the super chat. BZ Watchdog. Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. Thanks for the support, you guys. BZ, I haven't seen it yet, so let me watch it first before I show it. Where is that courthouse at? Is this the courthouse? Yeah. So it's kind of a funny looking courthouse, huh? Let me go see if I can hit the judge's chambers here. Show the judge what's going on. But Kevin Waldo, we did the research on him. Kevin Waldo graduated from Ironton High School. So, you know, that means that he's known all these people and the cops and everybody here. He's known them all for years. So let me jump in real quick and explain what is going on in Ironton, Ohio. I put the link for that entire series in the chat. BZ, I would rather show one of your audits. So if you want to email me over one of your audits, BZ, I'll support your channel and I'll show the audit, because we got, you know, tens of thousands of people here rolling through the live all the time. I mean, I just had to go back to work, BZ. I had to come back to the office and just keep working at all times. So I actually, there is a video that I want to show you. I'll let this play for a second. Let's go see if we can get the judge to have some sense and some decency here.
Hey, Mom, it's your son. How you doing? There is something going on here. When I walk around the town here, everybody knows who I am. It's a small town, just like back on the peninsula in Alaska, but there's something going on. I don't know what it is yet, but I'm going up to the courthouse because we're filing a restraining order and we're gonna try to get the cops to get off Sarah's back. When I get more information, I'll let you know. Don't worry about me. This is what I'm supposed to do. I'll check back with you tomorrow. I love you. Bye.
Trying to talk to Judge Waldo. Is he in?
Yes, he is.
That'd be great. I'd like to talk to him.
Yes, he is.
And I have this set up so that he can see it. And I'm going to show him something here. Let's see what they say. Let's see what Mr. Waldo says. Oh, let me guess. He's not going to talk to me. There's a shocker, isn't it? So set an appointment maybe for 9-10 a.m. Would that be all right?
Come on.
I'll be. Hey, thank you. I appreciate it. Listen, I'm for law and order. I'm for America. I just the application of the way the laws are being applied right now, and the harassment that's going on from the Ironton police. So you guys get over there and watch that entire series. I want to watch one more of the Badasows here. And then let me go to interact. Got it. So this is, again, Philip Turner, one of the goats of First Amendment auditing and holding them accountable.
Please, can I ask you what you're doing?
Yeah, I'm doing some filming, gathering content for a story. I explained to this gentleman and one over there in the hoodie exactly what I was doing.
Okay. There's actually a law that states you cannot film government property and government entrances.
He's lying. The military guy's lying. There's no law that says you can't film government buildings. That's a lie.
Like this for security reasons. So right now I'm going to have to ask you to stop filming.
No, don't do it. That's a lie. Your First Amendment doesn't end because you're filming a military facility.
And leave the area. If you don't, we're going to call Killeen PD and they'll come for you.
Is there, like I asked them what the law was, but they haven't given it to me yet.
Okay, give me a second. If you're not going to leave, I'll look it up. I'll give it to you. Or you need to stop filming right now.
All right. It's just my phone. That's all it is.
Okay. I'll feel a lot better if you just at least put it away or face the other direction.
I'll point it towards the ground. Is that okay?
All right.
The answer is no. I will not stop filming.
Yeah, if you want to film on post, you just got to go to the welcome center and you can coordinate it.
Where's the welcome?
No, he's lying. This guy's lying. You don't have to coordinate with anybody for your First Amendment right to be press in public, as you guys saw for First Amendment Protection Agency.
It's going to be right off TJ Mills, right off of 190. It's the main gate.
I'll have to find out.
Is it for a project or something? What's it for?
Yeah, I'm just gathering content of the story. Basically gathering matters of public interest.
Okay.
That's all it is.
Are you in school right now?
So the new way that we do, and First Amendment Protection Agency is leading the way. This video from Philip Turner is a few years old. The new way is we explain to them, I'm stress testing our First Amendment right to be press in public spaces. That's your exact line. I'm stress testing our First Amendment right to be press in public spaces.
What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm in school.
Okay.
Like, I don't want to be disrespectful to you guys. I'm just letting them know what I'm doing. That's it. And as soon as I'm finished gathering content for my story, I'm heading that direction, and that's it.
All right. What school do you go to?
What's that?
What school do you go to?
I'd rather not say.
The proper response to that is respectfully, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. It's on your cop card. That you get with the trifold for free. It's on your cop card.
You just turn it, put it down on the ground. Just put it in your pocket right now.
No.
What's that?
Put it in your pocket. Now go ahead and take that GoPro camera and put it in your jacket or take it off around your neck.
Oh.
You tell them no. And remember, Philip Turner is a trailblazer. He's one of the first people to ever do what you're seeing on camera now.
Well, for that, I'm just pointing towards this way here.
No, don't do that. Don't agree to that.
So let me make a few phone calls. Don't go anywhere. Right now, you are being detained. All right, you're illegally detained. So don't go anywhere.
Detainment comes from the 1968 case of Terry versus Ohio. Put it in the comment section for me, please. OTVO. OTVO. Brandy Swaney with another super chat. Somebody match her. Phoenix Rising with the super chat. Somebody match him. Thank you guys so much. BZ Watchdog with the super chat. You guys join in. Throw in a couple bucks if you would, please.
I'll stand in.
Chevy! What's up with the Playboy? Chevy's in the chat, everybody.
I'm going to tell you now that I hope that I can legally force you to give me your ID, but I'm not positive that I can.
I hope that I can legally force you to give me your ID. It's in your trifold. It's also on your Fifth Amendment cop card. The 2004 case of Heibel versus Nevada 6th District judges states that even with reasonable articulable suspicion of a crime, of an actual crime, the most you have to do is say how you identify. My name is ChilleDeCastro. Or you can say, I'm a good citizen. But you do not have to identify. Holy smokes, got a $20 super chat. Thank you so much. Ken Shin, the Wolf. Another $5 super chat from BZ Watch Doggy. Thanks, BZ Watch. Another $2 super chat from Phoenix Rising. You guys, do me a favor. Keep the super chats coming. Support the channel. I'm going to give away a bunch of free trifolds today when I get off this.
If I can and you refuse, I am going to arrest you for failed ID. So I'm going to tell you that now.
Let me get this whole thing in entirety. I want you to Chevy with the super chat matching. Jump in on the fun. Thanks, guys. $5 from everybody makes it so that I can keep doing what I'm doing. I can't do it without you. Thank you for your support.
So don't go anywhere.
I'll stand here.
I'm going to tell you now that I hope that I can legally force you to give me your ID, but I'm not positive that I can. If I can and you refuse, I am going to arrest you for failed ID. So I'm going to tell you that now.
But there has to be a crime that has been committed.
You can take all that up in court. I'm not the court out here. right, that's my responsibility to determine whether or not I think an offense has occurred.
Okay, fair
If
enough.
I believe an offense has occurred and you fail to ID, I'm going to place you under arrest.
That's fine.
Wow, what a tyrant, jackboot, thug, pig. Butch the Original with the $5 super chat. Butch the Original and I have been connected since I left Ironton, Ohio. Thanks, Chevy. Thanks, Phoenix. Thanks, BZ. Thanks, Kenshin the Wolf. I appreciate your support.
Mind if I stand on the sidewalk here? What's up?
Oh, I thought you were trying to get my attention.
Yeah, I was. I didn't know you were with Bell County.
Yes.
I was out there not too long ago, like maybe about 4 or 5 days ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I took pictures of your station and downtown area.
Okay. Yeah, I think I saw you down there.
Yeah.
I saw you down there on the corner.
You saw me down there?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. So then you pretty much had, well, you didn't have contact with me, but at least you know what I do.
I saw you, but there's nothing. I have no problem with taking pictures of the sheriff's department and all that. These guys have a problem, and this is a military installation, and there is a government code that prohibits that. Now, how you?
No, there's not. No, there's not. There's no government code that prohibits you from filming a military installation.
That government code, that's what I'm looking at right now. How you interpret that government code? Because
he's lying.
Interpretation.
He's lying.
The Sergeant Lagarde over there feels that he interprets it that you are in violation of the law by filming right there.
No, he's not.
They wouldn't have let me go.
Actually, if you're outside of the gate, they don't have authority. They have authority on federal land. You're not actually on federal land. You're on county land.
Lying. He's lying. He's absolutely lying. SWE Observer with the super chat. Thank you so much, man. All the way from Sweden. Thank you, brother.
Gotcha. Oh yeah, hey, these guys here for me. I'm just gonna go holler at them real quick.
Okay.
And
stay right here in the area. You're fine.
All right.
I'm gonna be back. Just don't take off anywhere. All right. I should know something here in just a minute. Okay.
All right.
Grumpy Old Man and Gloria both with super chats. You guys, thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thanks for your support. I'm going to wait till you guys see Constitution headquarters coming out. I should show you guys the wall before I get out of here, but I'll let's just keep watching a couple more videos. No, John, you're wrong. John Sherwin. Everybody welcome Mr. Sherwin. Say welcome, John Sherwin. I don't want John to think I'm in any way, shape, or form slighting him as a human being. But John, it's taken me 25 years to say these words. I'm a constitutional law scholar, and it is not illegal for you to film the gate of a military installation. It would be trespassing if you stepped on the property of the military installation. But John Sherwin, you can walk right up to the public easement, and that's going to be the 1969 case of Shuttlesworth versus City of Birmingham. Shuttlesworth versus City of Birmingham. That's going to state that the public sidewalks are a First Amendment protective right of way. Now, the case is based on Jehovah's Witnesses handing out pamphlets about convert to being a Jehovah's Witness, but that exact holding, Shuttlesworth versus City of Alabama, 1969, City of Birmingham, that exact holding now extends to every single protection of the First Amendment, which is RAPPS, religion, assembly, press, petition, speech, RAPPS. Danelle Brown with 5 memberships. Thank you, Danelle. Danelle, on Monday, will be sending more money to Craig Hendry. So get ready for that. Thank you, guys.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Yeah. Let me welcome the new members. Welcome the new members. Everybody welcome Michael. Welcome Michael to the new memberships. PH, welcome. Ryoshi, welcome to the memberships. Thank you. Danelle Brown gifting out memberships to people. Chevy and April are in the chat.
Yeah, you see where those guards are right there? Uh-huh. There's a manhole that's straight towards the road, like right there.
Over there where they're at?
Yeah.
Okay, you will go ahead and walk over there. We'll drive over there and we'll try to get down in there.
All right, yeah, let me talk to this officer real quick.
Okay.
All right, so,
yeah, stay put over here. I know they're going to go try to get your phone.
Uh-huh.
They can do that without you being right there.
They wanted me to show which manhole. They don't know exactly which one. And I'll go over there and I'll come straight back.
No, you can't go over there just yet because I don't know. You got a camera on your neck. When you go over there and start filming, and I'm sitting here watching you, and if you are in violation of the law, you can go right in front of me. You You're gonna have to hold on until I can get some.
No. It is no violation of the law to have a camera on your neck and to film the cops. It is or to film a military installation. It absolutely is not. It's just unbelievable.
One of them, that MP over there, he knows exactly where to drop the phone at. Don't know about it.
Okay. Right there. No. You said don't cross the street?
Cross the street. Don't go over in front of the gate.
Okay.
Everybody, welcome Chris to a new member. Thanks, Chris. For you guys, do me a favor, hit the join button, become a member of the channel. Everybody, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notifications. This is literally how I make a living. It used to be by selling trifolds, and now it's by getting super chats, cash apps, and Venmos because I give my product away to so many people. But that's okay. I don't mind. I don't mind. Just support the channel if you can, please, and I'll keep on giving away trifolds for free.
Hey, is that one over there? Yeah.
Whatever your name is. All right, you're free to go, man.
Free to go?
Yep.
I'm sorry. Let's listen to it one more time. Let's listen to it one more time real quick. Hold on. Remember, this dirty jackboot thug pig started off by saying there is a statute that says you cannot film military installations. Right? He said that, right? But now let's listen to what he says right here.
Whatever your name is. All right, you're free to go, man.
What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened, Piggy? I thought Piggy said that there's a statute or code. That's what he said. There's a statute or code. He said you can't film military installations. And our new friend John even chimed in and said you can't film the gates. None of that is true at all whatsoever. You can film military installations. You absolutely can.
Free to go?
Yep.
All right, appreciate it. And what was your name?
Deputy Wiggis.
Good.
Like Wolfman said, if I'm free to go, I'm free to stay.
I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
All right.
So, just to provide a little update, I dropped my phone in this gutter here. It went into my pocket, and as soon as I turned, it went down the gutter there. And my phone was in there for about 45 minutes, and it still works. So, glad my phone still works.
So what are you doing, man?
What's that?
I was like, what are you doing? Turn your camera off.
Okay, so what are you doing? Let's go back to what FAPA said. What are you doing? What I'm doing is I'm stress testing our First Amendment right to be press in public spaces. That's what you're doing. That should be the line that you say every single time. And why is that? Why did I come up with that when I was sitting in jail for 4 months? Why did I? Because I've said the line before in previous audits that I did before I went to the dungeon. But then when that dirty bitch of a judge, Zimmerman, put me in the dungeon for 4 months for filming a cop, the cop got on the stand, and what he said was he was just behind me and I didn't know who he was. But now, when you use the line like First Amendment Protection Agency is using oh so well, and you say, I'm stress testing our First Amendment right to be press in public spaces. Now, when you go to court in front of a bitch of a judge like Zimmerman, and the cop gets on the stand and said he was filming behind me and I didn't know what he was doing, now you can say, actually, Your Honor, if you can call her that, you can say, I was informed him that I'm a member of the press. I'm stress testing our First Amendment right to be press in public. That skips the whole bullshit of I didn't know who he was and what he was doing. If you guys don't know my story, I was in jail for 4 months for simply filming a pig. And that's the reason why I am the way I am.
Oh, come on, man. He said I wasn't doing anything wrong. He said I can film over here.
We explained to you what you had to do to film, right?
Well, I'm just doing a story about how I dropped my phone here and I'm leaving, man. I didn't even point my camera over there at all.
Your GoPro's pointing over the entire time.
It's not even recording. You can see it's not recording.
You honestly don't have anything better to do than just sit here and film an entrance to a military installation?
I mean, you guys are just prolonging my stay.
I'm not. I got called out here. You're wasting military police time and civilian police time.
And I don't give a fuck. It is not your job to harass me. It is your job as a member of the military who swore an oath to defend and uphold this Constitution. It is your job to uphold my constitutional rights to be pressed in public spaces. You dumb jackboot thug pig. It is not your job to come over and browbeat me and tell me I'm wasting your time. Take your time and go shove it up your candy ass and get the flock away from me. That's the truth. These guys are acting like thug jackboot tyrant pigs. That's how they're behaving.
Just wasted clean workers' time because you don't have anything better to do besides dropping your cell phone.
Well, like I said, that was not intentional, but like I said, as soon as I'm done here filming, which I would have probably left about a good 30 minutes ago, I would have been gone.
I doubt you would have left. Because you're hanging around right now for no reason.
Like, what are you waiting for right now?
I'm about to leave. I just told you I'm just doing a story about how I dropped my phone in the gutter, and that's it.
You told us earlier you'd be back, right?
I got to read Chevy's chat here. Ironton, Ohio Police Chief Pam Wagner's legacy is the Hooker Hotel operator, which was sold drugs out of. So just so you guys know, another thing that we exposed in Ironton, Ohio, is that they had a Hooker Hotel where all the cops hung out. That's where Bradley Spool-Jarek went over and dealt his drugs that he confiscated from other people. As a matter of fact, when I was there was a guy they had been holding in a rehabilitation clinic unjustly. I told them that I'd be filing a writ of habeas corpus. The next day, Sean DeLong was released from that dungeon.
Obviously to get my phone.
Well, all I'm asking is, when you leave, we can leave, and you're wasting our time. We're emergency dispatches. That's what people don't realize when they're wasting police time. We could be on other calls helping other people. Seriously.
Oh, no. You could be on other calls doing what? Helping other people? You could be on other calls arresting people. Wanda Meese is in the chat, everybody.
Right, I'm going to say it one more time. I was doing a story about how I dropped my phone in the gutter, and I would have left. But you guys are still contacting me, which is why I'm still here.
Are you done with your story?
If I can get back to it, probably take about another 2 minutes and I'm gone. But I mean, you guys are sitting here talking to me and I could be gone already.
Everybody, The Disturbing Illusion is in the channel. Everybody, The Disturbing Illusion is in the channel. That is Brian from Here's the Deal. That's his backup channel where he covers politics. Here's the Deal channel is about police interactions and the police state. The Disturbing Illusion is about the illusion of freedom in our country, about the left versus right paradigm, which is really two wings of the same bird. Brian can explain it better than I can on his channel, The Disturbing Illusion. Please, everybody, subscribe to that channel.
I'm not here to do your story anymore. I'm done with that already.
All right, so 2 more minutes and you're leaving.
No.
Do I need a time limit?
Yeah, you do, because like he said, you're out here for no reason.
It's not illegal.
Okay, but it is.
If you're filming the military installation, which I'm pretty sure you are right now.
Well, because you guys are in front of me right now. I'm not filming the station, I'm filming you two guys.
Okay, that's fine.
Uh-huh.
I'm just telling you, you're wasting our time.
No. You're wasting your own time, piggy. You're wasting your own time. And listen, I have nothing but respect for guys who sign up for the military, even though I disagree with our military being used as a mercenary force all over the world. I disagree with military personnel being in the Peace Officers Corps here in the United States of America. That doesn't mean that I don't support the men and women who sign up to the military to be patriots or to get a GI Bill college fund. Sign up for the military, become a GI, and then you can then kill people and then go to college after that. So I disagree with a lot of the military, but at the same time, I still support men and women who join it because they're patriots and they were led to believe that they were joining something that was noble and just, and some of it is. So it's like a double-edged sword. But John Corcoran, thank you, man. John Corcoran with the $20 super chat. Thank you guys so much. Somebody match him! Somebody match him! Somebody match him!
I understand that.
So 2 more minutes and you leave.
For the 3rd time, I'm saying I'm doing a story about how I dropped my phone in the gutter. It was in there about like 30, 45 minutes. It still works. And I'm heading on, man. You guys are still here talking to me and like...
Because you're still doing what we told you not to, so we need you to go ahead and leave the area because that camera...
You don't have to do what they tell you to do. You do not have to leave. Remember, Philip Turner, the Batisow, is a pioneer in First Amendment auditing, much like Jeff Gray. And so he is just very testing the limits of our First Amendment right here 10 years ago or so when he made this video.
Right there.
No, it's not.
AMG Stealth is in the chat.
It's pointing right in your faces.
So if we move, it's not going to be filming that.
No, it's going to be filming the sky. Like I said, look at the angle, man.
That's because you had it like that earlier, though, right? Yeah, you just moved it. So right now,
it's like right there. It's still at an angle.
Turn it off.
So remember, Philip Turner is just walking the line here because 10, 15 years ago to film the police and to film military installations, you had these jackboot thug pigs who would come up and intimidate you. And if you're arrested by federal officers, as you know from the 2025 case of Martin versus United States, federal officers are often granted immunity irrespective of the 1971 case of Bivens versus 6 unnamed agents. So Bivens versus 6 unnamed agents gave us a remedy to sue the federal government. But then in the same year, 1971, Richard Nixon declared war on drugs. And then what happened was he changed the federal apparatus to be able to raid people's homes based on the idea of the war on drugs. That's what you're going to get the 1974 Federal Tort Claims Act, which then gave another remedy so that we could sue federal agents. However, they got what was called the Law Enforcement Proviso or sovereign immunity. I'm going to do a full breakdown on that Martin case. But that specific case, Martin versus United States 2025, that was argued just a week ago at the Supreme Court, is an argument to make sure that we can sue federal officers and hold them accountable when they raid the wrong house or wrongfully arrest us and such. But these guys right here are intimidating Philip Turner because he's a pioneer in this moment, and we were all very shaky on what the rules were. The 2011 case of Glick versus Cuniff out of the First Circuit in Massachusetts then stated the specificity of time, place, and manner of filming and being a First Amendment auditor, being press in public spaces. Time, place, and manner does not exclude military installations when you're filming from a public space.
Sonny, turn it off now.
I'm doing a story about how I dropped my phone in the
Then
gutter.
why are you pointing at our face?
Because you're like 3 feet from me, man.
Well, you're like,
and my GoPro's
you're
off.
Like 50 feet from
my GoPro's off, all right? My GoPro's off. This is the only one that's on. All right? You guys are like surrounding me.
It's not on. I still see your display on.
Huh?
The display's still on your console.
Bro. It's the blaze on, but it's not recording.
So are you leaving?
Huh?
Are you leaving?
No.
I mean, if you guys keep doing this, I might stay a little longer.
We're just asking you to leave because we can't leave until you leave. It's a safety precaution.
So that's the reason why you want me to leave, because you can't leave because I'm here. That's basically...
It's a safety precaution. It's a military installation. It's suspicious activity. Do you not see anything suspicious?
It is not suspicious activity. Terry versus Ohio, the 1968 case, which created reasonable articulable suspicion. It did not exist before the 1968 case of Terry versus Ohio. Previous to that, it was probable cause supported by oath or affirmation. And now when they lowered the standard to reasonable articulable suspicion, that would include articulable facts of criminal activity that you've done, that you're about to do, or you're in the process of doing. And none of those things apply here. Chris with the super chat, $20. He matched right on. Somebody match Chris. Let's keep the super chats going. And then someone said to me, please address what John Jay said. Can you do me a favor, please, and repeat what he said? Because there's so many comments I can't find it. But what did John Jay's comments about specific U.S. code? Okay, Roof King, what specific U.S. code are? So John Jay, can someone copy and paste his comment so that I can see? Because okay, so then our guy 936 said that. Is that Let's TVO? Let's TVO is in the chat. YouTube's blocking comments. Well, there's not a shocker, Let's TVO. So what did John Jay say?
It's about you recording military installation.
No, it's not about that. It's about freedom to be pressed. 18 code. John Jay said 18 code 795 and 797. All right, let's take a look at that in 1 second here.
It's already on the internet. It's on Google Maps, man.
That's fine.
So
I'm not. That's not what I asked.
I'm not even putting it on the internet.
It's not literally the. You just said you put it on the internet.
I put it on there?
You literally just said it's already on Google Maps.
It's already on there. I don't work for Google Maps.
This access point is not on military maps.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Military map or Google Maps?
I said this military point is not on Google Maps. It shows an entry right here.
Right.
But it does not show all these military personnel out there, correct?
I don't know.
Okay. So why are you out here filming this?
Like I said.
You said you're doing a study.
My phone, my camera was pointing at the gutter before you came up here.
I'm talking about before.
Beforehand, yeah?
Yeah.
Right. And I told you.
We never clarified you're doing a story. Who do you work for then?
Now, let me tell you this. He was raised not to respect authority, he'd rather waste police's time, instead of just cooperating, when we have better stuff to do than be dealing with people trying to cause us problems for no reason. Bro, if you could just cooperate.
Where's Ashley?
Leave off of public property?
Do what?
You're asking me to leave off of public property which you have no authority over?
But you're filming a government property, which we do have authority over, which is illegal.
I just talked to the sheriff. He said there's nothing illegal about what I'm doing. He said if I went down there, then there'll be a different issue. But here...
That down there is the same as right here.
No,
it's
it's
a
not.
military installation.
He told me it's not.
Okay, well, he's not.
So U.S. Code 795 and 797 says that you can't film military installations. However, the military site must be specifically listed in a presidential proclamation or regulation published in the Federal Register as per code U.S. Code 18795. So it has to be already listed in a presidential proclamation. And the sites that are listed in a presidential proclamation are going to be, if you can guess, U.S. nuclear military installations, where they do and they can invoke U.S. Code 795 and 797. But this particular military installation, I don't believe that this military installation is listed under a presidential proclamation.
Here. And he's not the one telling you to leave. We are.
But I'm not on your property, though.
But you're filming. Bro, how many times did I tell you?
You can't tell me to leave off of public property,
No,
man.
he doesn't have anything better to do.
Yeah, you're right. I don't have anything better to do. That's why I'm doing a story.
You obviously don't have a job either. Freaking out here wasting people's time.
I don't have a day off, so that means I don't have a job. Okay, I see how it works.
Right. So
I gotta be in the corporate world 24/7 to have a job.
Right. Holy snarling snake shit. Terry Marine, bad motherfucker, with a $5 super chat. Somebody match him! Let's go! Let's keep the train rolling! Thanks so much, Terry. I appreciate it, man. Terry's been around for a long time.
So I was doing a story about how I dropped my phone in the gutter here from the first trip that I was here. These guys just come up telling me I have to leave. And, you know, to be honest with you, I was going to leave after I would have did this piece here. But these guys are really starting to irk my nerves.
Why would they not, Philip? You're out there doing your job, and they're saying that you don't have a job and you have nothing better to do. Philip Turner is one of the OGs of First Amendment auditing. He's doing his job. Stress testing our First Amendment right to be press in public. Jeff Millman came in with the super chat, $10. Right on, Jeff. Thanks so much, man. I super appreciate it for the super chat. God bless, brother.
He also tried to tell me that this gas station down here is also federal property. You know, I tried being really nice to these guys. I gave a lot more information than I ever would give on an audit, but this is ridiculous. No matter how nice you be, no matter how much information you give, whether it's none or a little or a lot, you'll still be treated the same way. And you know, this incident just proves that, and I wanted to prove that. Cooperating means you have to fully give up your First Amendment right, your Fourth Amendment right, and cooperate and do every little thing they say, even leave off of public property, which they have no authority over. So I'm gonna be here until they leave, or until I get ready to leave, or until I'm good and ready to leave. So
So I'm just curious here. I just want to find out what John thinks, because I'm reading some of the comments. Obviously, I can't keep up with all the comments when there's thousands of people coming through the room at one time. But I want to know what John J thinks. Do you think, John? Hey Jeff Millman, thanks for the super chat. Terry Marine, bad motherfucker, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate the support. Complying Borg is here, everybody. So John J, and this is just a question for you, sir. I just want to know, do you think that our freedom of press to film from public spaces should be limited? I'm just trying to figure it out. Oh no, I'm more than a gaylord. I'm a double-fisted gaylord, man, all the way. So I appreciate that cut down, but I don't think it's going to work in this room, bro. I think you're going to get your ass set packing. Oh shit, and there you are, dude. You're sent packing. I just want to know what John J thinks. Do you think we should limit deplorable garbage? Do you think we should have our First Amendment right to be press in public spaces? Do you think that you should be limited? I'm just wondering what John J thinks. I just want to know. I'm just curious, you know what I'm saying? I want to know what you think, because I care what everybody thinks, you know. I care what I care about each and every one of you individually, or I wouldn't give away my trifold for free and then just beg for super chats, which is essentially what it's come down to, because people know that I'll give it to them for free, so they stop buying it. So if that's the way it is, that's the way it is. But I think people should buy my trifold. I put 20 years of study into understand the trifold, but at the same time, I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. Let's watch a couple minutes of BZ Watchdogs.
Yeah,
So this is BZ Watchdog's audit. If you guys are not familiar with BZ Watchdog, he is a First Amendment auditor who is putting boots on the ground, much like First Amendment Protection Agency. And here is his channel. I am subscribed to BZ Watchdog. If you guys want to watch, let's watch a couple minutes of this audit right here.
Are you recording?
I am.
For?
Mr. Bones!
Excuse me?
News purposes, if you've never heard of the Constitution, freedom of press.
Check to see what you're reporting.
Government employees.
Do what?
Government employees.
And you feel this need to be necessary live?
Yes, it's always necessary to film our employees. Deplorable Garbage knows that. Jody Shiloh knows that. It's necessary to film our government employees, Rancho Relaxo, correct?
All states I can. Your poster 7's outdated. Would you like to go ahead and call the Postal Inspection Service if you want to escalate, sir?
Is this a non-emergency police number?
It is.
Hey, this is Giovanna at the Bank and Rice mini bank.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, there's a guy outside the bank, and he's going around with a little tripod in his cell phone, and he's filming all around the bank. Could an officer just come talk to him and see what he's doing? Because we don't feel comfortable.
Absolutely.
They don't feel comfortable. Someone's filming, even though they have how many cameras? How many cameras do they have around the bank that they're being filmed constantly 24 hours a day? Julie Holland, I got a trifold in the mail coming for you.
I'm out in the front right now by the service road right in front of the bank.
On the service road? Okay.
Yeah, he's wearing a black hoodie, black pants, and
he's wearing a black hoodie that says Team DLZ on the back of that bad chicken.
Like a camel-colored boat hat.
Okay.
And he has a tripod with his cell phone on it filming us.
Okay. Black hoodie, black pants,
And a camo hat?
Oh, no.
Yes. Okay. The hoodie says don't stop on the front of it.
We don't stop is what it
May
says on the...
contact Officer Dolores.
Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. That's not what the hoodie says. The hoodie says we don't stop on the front of it because it's a team effort. We don't stop.
Okay? Thank you so much.
All right, you're welcome,
You're
Jen.
welcome.
Let's do a channel refresh real quick while I'm still here. Everybody do me a favor. Put down in the comment section, Team DLZ. Put it right in there. We don't stop. Put it in the comment section. Everybody do it right now. Then double tap on your screen. Take your finger and double tap on your screen. Boop, 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 boop. Just double tap right on your screen real quick for me. Everybody right now, put Team DLZ in the chat. Let's refresh the channel. If I was going to be a cop, I would talk like this. But do me a favor. Hit double tap on your screen. Put Team DLZ in the chat. Let's refresh, stretch out, get ready. I'm going to watch a little bit more here of BZ Watch Doggy. BZ Watch Doggy doing his First Amendment audit. Right there, I believe he's in Texas.
Hello, sir.
I'm good. How are you?
They don't feel comfortable, I guess. Are you filming for...
Are you the feelings police or law enforcement?
I'm law enforcement.
Well, you need to go tell them what I'm doing is perfectly legal.
I'm just asking what's going on.
Oh, I'm just telling you.
Okay.
I haven't broke a law.
No, but this is a private establishment, so that's why I'm here.
A private establishment that he's filming for public spaces, stress testing our First Amendment right to be press in public.
Find out. Are you filming for like a company or something?
I'm just going to invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent at this point. I feel like you're trying to investigate me.
Okay. He came from the post office.
So Kaylin with the super chat, and she says, John Jay swore an oath to uphold the Constitution, but advocates and participates in violating people's constitutional rights. Make it make sense, says Kaylin. John Jay, you're welcome to chime in. And listen, John Jay's welcome here, man. He hasn't been a troll at all. He's giving us US 18, 795, and 797. He's sharing what he knows. You're welcome here, John. It's going to be a little contentious because people here are hardcore for their rights.
I saw him walking around. He's just probably doing some social media stuff. So, yeah, he's probably one of those sovereign citizen. Like, that's the feel I'm getting. So, and he gave me the sovereign citizen vibes and stuff.
Yeah. And then I will let you get 10-8 because I don't want to hold you up any longer. It's only a question. Do you know the 5 fundamental freedoms that are protected by the First Amendment?
Those are RAPS, R-A-P-P-S, religion, assembly, petition, press, speech, R-A-P-P-S.
We're going to go ahead and audit
BZ Watchdog.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Here we are. Today, we're going to go ahead and audit the United States Post Office and over here, Harmony Bank. So today, we're going to go ahead and see if these good folks over here respect our rights to record in public from publicly accessible areas. And before we get into it, do me a favor.
Hit the like button. I did that, and I dropped a comment
Hit that
already.
Subscribe button.
I dropped 3 comments.
Make sure you turn on that notification bell so you get all my notifications. When I drop a video, go.
Oh, it was actually so. But see, I don't know the one that she had. There's bills on it, so I need to get have the girls stuff they put line travel. But what I do have, both of these routes have laminated line travel. Yeah, we're fine. Oh yeah, I was back there. And so all of these routes have laminated, so they need to but they have our numbers. What I have.
Talk says, yes, I can. Your poster says government employees.
Do what?
Government employees.
And you feel this need to be necessary? Why?
The law states I can. Your poster 7's outdated. Would you like to go ahead and call the Postal Inspection Service if you want to escalate, sir?
And I have one more ticket.
Your stand-up memo talk says, do not even address me. Go talk to your postmaster. Go call the Postal Inspection Service. And don't refrain. And what is it? The other 3? Refrain? Come on.
I'm just checking what you're doing.
You're not even supposed to engage. She's doing a great job. You're failing.
I don't care that you're in my office.
Are you the postmaster?
Yes.
Great. What is your name? I'll get it anyways through a FOIA. I'll get it through a FOIA anyway.
Go right ahead, sir.
But
I'm calling the inspectors to see what's going on.
There you go. Good job. You already failed, but you should have done that first. They got cameras recording us, but you shine one little camera and everybody.
What is that, Chevy? Fixer-upper exposing bad coppers. Call North Carolina, California, Charlotte Mecklenburg Police Department. Email me that. I want to know what you're talking about, Chevy.
He freaks out.
Okay, and I'm gonna get you to sign for this certified, okay?
Oh, okay.
Okay. Sign on that keyboard.
1 second, you guys. We got to jump here real quick. We'll come right back, BZ. Someone just said there's something going on right now with Chuck Bronson. This channel is Chuck Bronson, everybody. Chuck Bronson.
Rewind it to the beginning, people, if you're just tuning in.
Okay, Chuck. Gonna go to the beginning of this real quick. This is Chuck Bronson live. This is breaking right now, everybody. Yes, so everybody knows I got to get more hoodies printed up. I'm doing that right now. What's the Matter You wants one. Kevin Gordon wants one. It just, look, I just got back to work, so I'm just catching up. This is breaking right now.
I got them, baby. Y'all, let's go. This way. This way. Just to show you, we stay here. They came over here. I got you. Look, I went out there. They jumped me. I'm 39. All of them jumped me. All of them need to be in jail. They trying to get me.
Get Chuck Bronson out of here. Get him out of here.
Hold on a minute. The 2024 case of Pulliam versus Fort Bend, Texas, states that Chuck Bronson must be respected as a member of the press, whether he's legacy media or not. You can't just say, get Chuck Bronson out of here.
Over there, please.
Where?
Just where this intersection, please.
Where I can't see or hear?
Keep going.
Huh?
Keep going.
Where do you want me where I can't?
Hey, Chuck, contact me. This is a lawsuit. You can't kick him out of the area. You can't kick him out.
See and hear anything?
Right there.
Nick Avery, thanks for the super chat. Nick Avery, thank you for the super chat. That says Fort Myers Police. It says on the top side of that pig car right there, Fort Myers Police. This is breaking right now, everybody. This is happening live.
All these other people are allowed to just walk right through, but
Wow,
he pushes me
Chuck.
back.
Wow, dude, that's a violation of your First Amendment right, Chuck. That's illegal what they just did to you, Chuck. That's illegal. It's a violation of your First Amendment right. If everybody else can walk through but you can't because you have a camera, that's chilling your First Amendment right. That's a federal civil rights lawsuit. Smack dab federal civil rights lawsuit.
What's up, everybody?
Chuck, get the name and badge number of the cop who said that. ... Who said that he had to push Chuck Bronson back. That's specifically targeting a journalist while he let other people walk through. That's a federal civil rights lawsuit.
Hey, Galactic, is this yours?
Can't do that. He violated his rights.
Galactic! I found this for you. He's about to get served.
Oh yeah, he's gonna get served. That piece of shit pig. He kicked Chuck Bronson back because he had a camera, let other people walk through. It's on camera, you dumb pig. Tyrant. Jackboot thug pig. You can't do that. You can't do that. Son of a bitch.
Shitlet right there, too. The one that tased that kid.
Matt Toutman with the $10 super chat. Thanks a lot. Somebody match him. Somebody match him. Thanks, Matt Tatton. I appreciate it, dude.
Last week.
That's illegal. Brandy Swaney, that's illegal what he just did. Kinetic Customs, that's illegal. You cannot chill someone's First Amendment right because they have a camera. He specifically targeted the journalist and said, get him out of here. That's illegal.
Thanks, everybody, for hitting that thumbs up. Appreciate the likes, people.
Hit the like button, everybody. Hit the like button. This is live, everybody. This is actually live, going on right now.
Fuck the police! What? You say do it again? Fuck the police!
That's the 1987 case of Houston versus Hill that not only upholds the 1971 case of Cohen versus California, but the 1987 case of Houston versus Hill actually states that it's your God-given right to interrupt police.
You're not familiar with the First Amendment?
Well, we are. Oh, he's the one from the courthouse. So, like I said, do you have any issues or anything?
Huh?
Brian?
Yeah.
Okay, what's the issue?
If I just got pushed back, other people are allowed to stay.
That's fine.
Look at this. Look. That's called discrimination.
Okay, listen.
I don't interfere with you guys.
Did you guys see that? Just hold on. Let me just roll it back. Watch. This is why this is a constitutional violation. Kaylin with another $5 super chat. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much, Kaylin.
With the First Amendment?
Well, we are. Oh, he's the one from the courthouse. So, like I said, do you have any issues or anything?
Huh?
Brian?
Yeah.
Okay, what's the issue?
If I just got pushed back, other people are allowed to stay.
That's fine.
Look at this.
Look at that.
That's called discrimination.
Look, that's a First Amendment suppression federal civil rights lawsuit. Other people are walking through, but the cops specifically pointed out the journalists and said, push Chuck Bronson back. That's a federal civil rights lawsuit, folks.
Okay, listen.
I don't interfere with you guys.
No one is saying that. What I'm trying to say
That's
is...
exactly what you're saying.
Okay, we're trying to control the situation. You're more than welcome to get closer if you want, but like I said, we're trying.
What do you mean I'm more than welcome? Wasn't it you that just pushed me back here?
Yeah, because they wanted you back. I don't know what's going on, so I'm trying to figure everything out.
So now I can get closer?
Yeah, if you want, you can stand over here.
Get his business card, Chuck. He gets listed.
Just wanted to know why I'm getting my rights violated, man.
Kaylin, thanks for the super chat.
Be 25 feet away, so.
No, there isn't. There's not a law that says you have to be 25 feet away.
Look it up. Halo.
843.31. I got it memorized. You're wrong.
Good for you, Chuck.
You're gonna piss me off. They haven't even met Chuck Bronson yet, people. They don't even know yet.
I'm just getting information from the screen with my phone, so I have it.
Pissing me off.
It pisses me off, too. You can't do that to people.
Again, thanks everybody for hitting that thumbs up.
Cam G with a super chat, $2. Thank you, Cam G. Thank you. I super appreciate that. Thank you, Cam G, for the super chat.
Yeah. I don't know. I hope not. Hey, Mark, give me my phone. All right. My charger.
Cam G, thank you so much. And Kaylin, thank you so much. And Matt Troutman, thanks so much for the super chat, brother. I really appreciate that.
Junkie!
What's up, buddy?
Haven't seen you, man. Where you been?
Still alive.
You don't have cancer sticks gonna kill you, man. You gotta
Nah.
give them up.
Keeps me healthy.
You gotta switch to paper.
They're all natural. That's a sergeant.
That's the text I just sent to Chuck Bronson. He said he got it. Cam G said, "You the GOAT. Stay blessed, young king." Thank you. I appreciate the support. I'm nothing without the people.
They don't work off early, right? Huh? What? Wait, they still picking with her. This is what they doing to my baby. Yeah, they doing this and son.
What's going on, Chuck? I'm live.
They just rolled up here.
Just restreaming you, man. Good job out there. Loved it, dude. Give that cop the bird. That was great.
It ain't reach a peace because she's at home. This is her home.
Let them know.
Because they know
They're going to push me back. I'm going to start exercising other fucking rights.
Exactly correct, Chuck. I got you live. People can hear you. Anything you want to say to the people watching?
What's up, everybody?
What's up, everybody?
Thanks for supporting my friend Chille.
Yeah, I'll call you back as soon as your stream is over, all right? You already end your live stream?
No, I'm actually hitting the road right now, man. I'm on a road trip.
Okay. Okay, let me call you as soon as I get off this live, Chuck.
No problem. Later.
Later, brother.
She started fighting. You can't just pull up here. So what did I lie about? So what did I lie about? First of all, you answered. You probably without knowing what was going on. To him. You probably without knowing.
Hey, you're not going to argue about it right now. You're not going to argue
Talk to him. Talk to him. Her say something to me. Talk to him. Talk to him. You are your mama here. You ain't even a mother. You don't even take care of your kids. She brought out the legal. That's inciting the fucking
Thanks, Bill. I don't know where I'm at. You probably do, but
99 cents through Super Chat. Is that young cop that's under investigation there?
You was here, sir, weren't you? They were here, they seen it. This car just tried to hit an officer.
we're at Stella and Broadway. I don't know. Yeah, Stella and Broadway. They got every cop on duty here, I think. Two sergeants at least, probably a lieutenant, I don't know. Rewind it to the beginning, people, if you're just tuning in.
This is where we stopped. That's where we started, right here.
So
and the racist comments will roll as though every black person is like these people. They are not at all. It's just so preposterous. The racist comments make me sick because not every person is the same. White people, black people, blue people, pink people, we're all different.
Hey, Galactic! There you go, buddy. That's for you. I found it.
You feel so tough, don't you?
You don't like it. You don't like the First Amendment, do you?
You feel so tough.
You hate it, tyrant fuck. Piece of shit. Yeah, we'll see how tough you are in deposition. Remember that, okay. I'm gonna bring that up. He's the one that stole my car when I was unlawfully arrested, I don't know, right around the corner for doing the exact same thing, except for I was just kind of, you know, being friendly and talking. Found out the other day that the cop that arrested me is no longer with the department, so that's cool.
Can you guys do me a favor? Put OTVO, Overturn Terry versus Ohio. Put OTVO in the chat. Let's just remind YouTube that we're still live. Let's remind YouTube that we're still live. Put OTVO in the comment section. If you haven't double tapped on your screen to like the video, double tap, double tap, double tap. Gloria, double tap. Complying Borg, Wanda Meese, Claudette, April, double tap, double tap. Everett, double tap. Good to see you, Everett. Alpha Warrior, double tap. BZ Watchdog, up, double tap. OTVO.
Apparently the cop sprayed some people. I seen him, the one that was approaching me and pushing me
Spike
back.
Love donated $2 through Super Chat. Oink oink little piggies.
That's right. The one that was pushing me back had a big can of mace on him.
it ain't all right. It ain't all right. I'm on a 7,000, bro. You ain't even see what the fight on. You just know it.
Y'all got to remember, you can't be screaming and acting a fool when the cops are around, because the cops can just arrest you and say that you were disorderly. And then when it goes to court and the judge watches the video and you're screaming and hollering during a scene, then the judge is going to be on the cop side. And even if you take it to court and you will likely lose. Then you're going to have to go through the entire appellate process, which is brutal. You guys saw me go through it. It was horrible. I was in jail the whole time.
I'll play this for him during deposition, just for fun.
Phoenix Rising. Right on. Phoenix Rising with the super chat. Tracker, the Tripper is with another super chat. Chevy, you still watching? Dar, so glad you're here. All right, let me drop the link for Chuck Bronson's channel. Here is Chuck Bronson's channel. This is over. I just talked to Chuck on the phone. He's already cut his live stream and he's gone somewhere else. But this is Chuck Bronson's channel. That's what his icon looks like. You guys get over there, subscribe. Bloodborne 420. Thanks for the super chat, brother. Chevy's still in the chat. Right on, man. Complying Borg. Felon Charles is here. Asylum. Okay, so I don't know if give me a 5x5. Hold on. Give me a 5x5. Can you guys still hear me? I can't see. I'm so sorry. I can't see the chat. There we go. Can you guys still hear me? Give me a 5x5. Can you guys still hear me? I just want to make sure you guys can still hear me. Mikey B, I haven't got to say your name the whole time. Can you guys still hear me? Everett Sanchez, 5x5. Chuck P, you can still hear me. Okay. So I'll give you guys a little bit of a, I know it's going to be a little low because I don't have my microphone plugged in. Not sure what you guys can see exactly. But it's almost done. It's almost done. I can't see what you guys can see unless I switch over here to this right here. Hopefully, let me see what you guys can see here. It's almost done. There it is. It's almost done. I can't see there it what is. You guys can see unless I switch over here. Okay, so this is the wall that I'm going to teach Constitution headquarters on right here, as you guys can see right there. Not sure what happened right there as far as screen sharing, but this is the posters are on the wall now, and over the next I suppose 24 hours, I will have the cards done for the game Constitution Headquarters. So for those, there's about 50 people who've already pre-ordered my board game called Constitution Headquarters, where I teach all of these cases that I talk about out loud. You guys notice how I can just rattle off when I'm talking about Constitution Headquarters, and the reason why I can just rattle it off is because I've been studying it for years and years and years, but it took me a very long time to memorize everything that I'll be teaching on Constitution Headquarters. So Constitution Headquarters will be coming up really soon, and that's our emblem right there. That's our logo. Those scales are the logo. I haven't updated the I guess I would say the channel Constitution Headquarters, which is coming out right now, but the cards for the board game should be available as early as tomorrow, and then I'm going to be sharing with you guys the history of the Supreme Court. All of these, you see, I still have posters to put up. I have more posters to put up, and I have here. I have more things I have to get on the wall before I can start teaching. Hopefully, you guys can see those. I can't see what you see because I'm on this. Hey, BZ, thanks. I appreciate it. Florida versus JL 2000 is on the board. But what I've been doing for the past 6 months is I've been just memorizing Supreme Court case law so that I can teach it to you guys. And all of these are the cases that I've memorized because I can't teach by trying to read a script. I have to know the information off the top of my head or I can't teach very well. So I have memorized every single case on this wall right here. I've memorized every one of them, every single one of them. So I've spent the last 6 months, when you guys haven't seen me, all I've been doing is just studying. Let me see if I can fix this for here. Let me go like, okay. There we go. There we go. Okay, so now you guys get a little bit of a better view. Forgive me, I'm not, so this is what the game Constitution Headquarters is gonna be based on, and I've been showing people little bits and clips who are on Team DLZ that I'm in touch with on a regular basis. But all of these cases, there's so many cases of the Supreme Court that you notice when they strip away our Fourth Amendment right here. Take a look at the red line, which is the prison industry right here. When they strip away our Fourth Amendment right to be secure in our person, houses, papers, and effects, what happens is the prison industry takes off like a rocket. It takes off like a rocket. So I'm sorry, the filming on this is really bad right now. Forgive me, but you can see it. You can see it plain as day. Let me see if I place this right here, if this will make it so it's a little easier for you guys to see. But that's it right there. I mean, take a look at that prison industry before. You see the red line down the bottom of the wall. And then when they completely and utterly strip away our Fourth Amendment right, you can see it. It's right there, plain as day. When we lose our rights, then everybody starts to go to prison. There's the prison industry line right there. And take a look, we lose our right. So this is coming up. This is what I've been working on. And I have another surprise that I haven't yet shown everybody, but there's another surprise coming here in a moment. There's the prison industry line right there. And take a look at that. When we lose our Fourth Amendment, we absolutely lose all freedom and everybody goes to prison. And you guys are seeing it. You're seeing it right there. There it is right there. Awesome. Now you can start to see it. Hopefully I'm getting closer and closer. Let's see what happens here. Sorry about that. Forgive me. There it is. Take a look at that. Sliding this bad chicken down so you guys can see it. There it is right there. So there's about a 10-second delay here. There it is right there. So you can see it. When they strip away the Fourth Amendment, that's when the prison industry takes off like a rocket. You can see it, plain as day. There it is right there. There it is. All right. Listen, I got to get the flock out of here. I'm so grateful. Thank you, everybody, for coming. I will be teaching Constitution Headquarters over the next few days. I mean, I have the cards coming out tomorrow. Got a few more posters I got to get on the wall, and then we're ready to go. I've been working on this wall for 6 months. For 6 months. 6 months straight. So, all right, I'm going to get the flock out of here. All you guys that super chatted and all you guys who bought trifolds from me, I'm so absolutely grateful. All right, I'll get the flock out of here. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. I'll see you guys on the next one. Mikey B.